I just had to, refresh the page and everything.
Okay.
Alright. We're good. We're cool. We're fine. It's just gonna, probably be laggy.
One thing I do recommend is don't show your your whole screen while you're doing things, because people are really weird.
Okay. I mean, I have 2 monitors, so it's...
No, I mean like legit. Like, I played Undertale for like 30 people one time, and people are just fucking creepy. So just.
Well,
it depends on the audience.
that's fair. Well, everything should be up and running now, so we can go ahead and pop in to that shit. So, let me pull up my notes here.
So I had walked away from my computer with my headphones on while I was getting a drink, and I had the stream turned on in addition to the Discord, and I was so confused. It was horrible.
Okay, I have streamer view mode on Discord now, so I don't get pop-up notifications. Anyway, so... Alrighty, gonna have that up and that up. Alright, so we start the campaign off with everybody in their respective places. Some of y'all are wow, I can't talk. Some of y'all are wanderers just trying to find your next adventure, whereas some of you just kind of want to stay where you are and, not die. That's preferable. In any case, you are currently sleeping because it's in the dead of night, and that's what people do at night, and we don't have any of those weird elf guys who don't sleep.
How do you know that I don't stay up all night?
Because you're a tiefling and not an elf. So you kind of are required to go to sleep. Unless you just want to have exhaustion.
But you can't you can't judge my sleeping patterns. I'm an artist.
That is completely accurate, actually, and I would have to take that into consideration. But as your DM, I'm saying that you're asleep right now because it's in the dead of night.
Okay, fine. I'll
cool.
take that.
All right. So it's the dead of night. You're all asleep because you just felt real tired. Even if you don't normally sleep at this hour, you felt real tired, and you're gonna go to sleep anyway because God tells you to. Anyway, in your dreams, you all see the same vision. In this vision, you see 7 silhouettes in the darkness. Their images grow larger and larger until the shadow overtakes your sight. After, you see a small light, and you can faintly hear the sound of a cry for help. It's a woman's voice, but she's far away. The more you focus on her voice, the clearer her message becomes. I need your help. Hear my plea. It is of dire importance that you come at once to Waterdeep before it's too late. After her voice fades back out, you all wake up in your beds, pallets, or whatever you're sleeping on, drenched in a cold sweat with the woman's voice ringing in your ears. So, what do you do? We are going to start with Tess. So, Lucas, let me respond to Tevin first. Anyway.
Alright.
So, hold on 1 second. Okay, Lucas. There's nobody around you. You're half in your bedroll and half with your face shoved in the dirt. Your mouth tastes oddly like worms, and you sit up and kind of survey your surroundings. You're still in the shrouded forest you were in before, even though it's, like I said, the dead of night. Your campfire, your kind of like makeshift campfire that you kind of built up before, has died down to a couple of embers, and the air is kind of chilling to the bone. Nothing really looks out of place otherwise, but you can almost see the same shadows from your dream, kind of in the corner of your eyes. It's eerily quiet, and you get the feeling that you're not welcome in that part of the forest anymore, at least for that time being.
Alright, and it's my turn to start?
Yes.
Alas!
So what do you do?
Alas, the lady doth press too much. It seems that I must have been awakened he pauses for more dramatic
Are
air.
you just saying this out loud to yourself? Like, there's nobody around you.
Yes.
Alright. Well, the
And
birds are listening.
He continues to add like awkward pauses for a dramatic flair, and finally says, "Well, I must be the chosen one. Hello,
There is no
Mysterious.
sound.
mysterious figures who have come haunting in my
you're
dream."
the chosen one. Yeah.
That's the sound of the wind that you think you hear, but it's not actually there. It's just in your own imagination.
Alas, what wake thine from thy sleep? No, seriously, what's up?
Again, there's nothing around you. It's just like, there's not even, you do notice that there's not even any birds chirping, because I don't think birds chirp in the middle of the night unless they're stupid.
Not true. Not
That's
true.
true.
They
There
do
are
chirp.
some. There are some that chirp in the middle of the night, but you don't really hear any, like, ambient sounds. It's just silent.
Okay, so he goes over to his bagpipes and says, "Ah, this must be a muse. My muse has decided to awaken me from thy slumber. I shall now try and envelop and embody this muse." And he is going to play a song.
What song is he gonna play?
I'm thinking it's gonna be like like the do 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 do, like the good morning like sunrising song,
Uh-huh.
because he somehow thinks that since he got awakened in the dark, that he now has the ability to make the sunrise, because that of course makes sense.
Yeah, of course. I will say it's about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I would like to make a performance check.
All right. Okay. I will roll that against the sun. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll that for me.
All right. Let's see.
Well, looks like you rolled a 5. I rolled a 331. So the sun is not going to come up yet.
But I am playing bagpipes so badly that I assume that everyone who might be sleeping around me is not.
You are in the middle of the forest. There's
Yeah,
no
but
one
that doesn't
around,
mean-
and your phone
but that
is
doesn't-
dead.
But that doesn't mean that there are not animals around.
That's
You're
true.
gonna
That
get
can-
mauled by a
that
pack of
can
wolves.
Yes, and that is fine. I accept this fate because it was the fate chosen to me by God.
Okay, well, you did roll pretty poorly. So I will say that, you know, that ominous feeling of not belonging in that part of the forest? Yeah, that's starting to
yes.
grow more and more. And it
yes,
feels
that
like
is-
the woods are starting to close in on you.
But I think you neglect to remember that Lucas never fits in anywhere.
That's completely
So
fair.
so I don't think I would like to attest to you that he doesn't notice it.
Okay. In that case, that feeling starts to kind of creep in more and more until you suddenly just hear the sound of ravens and crows just cawing, like coming towards you, like a thunderous amount of cawing. But
Is it like that thy doth raven come to thy side? Or is it like I'm getting attacked by birds?
like you're about to get attacked by a shit ton of birds. Like,
Okay, cool.
you know those documentaries of butterflies where you see like all the butterflies migrate to this one area. It's like that amount of birds.
Okay, cool. So Lucas, knowing what he knows about birds, says, "Of course you come to sing with me. This is wonderful."
Do I have to fucking look up the goddamn stats for birds? Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go, I guess.
They do 1 damage.
Yep. All right. So I don't want to kill you in the first place, but there's a shit ton of birds.
One
Well,
damage at a time.
He's not like egging them to fight him. He's just like, hey, of course you have come, because this is the sound of God tempting me to come into this world.
Okay, of course. So you try talking to the birds, and they don't seem to be listening. So you try talking to them, and they get closer and closer, and they don't seem like they're gonna stop. And then, as soon as one gets close to you, it starts pecking at you.
Can I hold up? Let's see. I know that my motherfucker ass has a shield or something, so.
As a
let me
bard,
see,
you're not proficient with shields.
I know that I've got something to protect myself from a bunch of fucking birds.
With this amount of birds, I don't think there's much that you can do.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my bed
Your bedroll.
my bedroll and cover my head with it like a makeshift cover.
Okay.
And then let's just say that he is going to be skeptical of the birds, but I don't really think there's too much I can do about that right now.
Okay, you noticed that whereas they're mostly in a circle around you, there is, like, an opening to, if you wanted to leave for any particular reason.
Okay. Along with, so he kind of, like, takes the bedroll with him. I don't really know what those look like, but I'm assuming it's kind of like a sleeping bag.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, so he's gonna bundle himself up like a walking marshmallow.
Oh my god.
But also take his bagpipes, because that motherfucker don't leave without his bagpipes.
Of course. I mean, how could you just leave some bagpipes alone in a forest? That'd be like blasphemy.
And he's going to make a very awkward escape, and I'd like to play some escape music.
Yakety sax.
Yeah.
It's just yakety sax.
But
on
since nobody's with me, because nobody's with me, I can't give them bardic inspiration, but I totally would if I did have somebody with me.
I'm sure they would definitely 100% accept that bardic inspiration for playing yakety sax on bagpipes.
I'm sure that sounds wonderful. You can't judge until you've heard it.
I'm gonna... nah, I'll Google it later. Anyway, okay, so you are kind of covering yourself like a marshmallow with the bagpipes, and you're rushing away. Where are you going?
So a quick question. So what exactly happened? Was I sleeping? I got awoken by a scary dream from the fates?
Yes.
And then got attacked by birds?
Yes, because you started playing the bagpipes and rolled a 5 in performance.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't normally... I would think that, like, causing the fucking plague would be, like, a 1. But, like...
It's not a plague. It's just
a
warning.
It is a plague.
It's just a warning. It's fine.
Okay, so... I don't quite understand. Can you give me more of, like, what's actually going on so I can actually make a calculated determination of what I want to do next?
Do you want to be reminded of what was said in the dream?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So, in the dream, let me scroll back up. You hear a woman's voice that says, "I need your help. Hear my plea. It is of dire importance that you come at once to Waterdeep before it's too late."
Do I know where that is?
Waterdeep is one of the bigger cities of the Sword Coast. So, as a bard, you've probably heard tales of Waterdeep because a lot of bards would probably go there to perform, especially in certain like festivities and fairs and all. So, yeah, you would probably have heard of it.
Okay. And would I perchance be on my way over there? And I just so happened to get this call, or was I completely doing something completely irrelevant before I got this call?
Probably completely irrelevant because, I mean, who can really predict they're gonna get a call, you know? It's like, ring, bitch, you know?
Well, I mean, like, this, if the Fates are doing a booty call, I'd like to be a little bit more aware of when and where the booty call would be coming from.
You can feel like a general pull in the direction. You are still in the middle of the forest, but you can feel a pull in the right direction.
Okay, so basically, Lucas holds out his bagpipes and like makes a kind of like he's testing the wind, and he says, "Why, yes, this is where I must go." And you know, he's not very smart, but at least he's a little bit more. I don't really know what to say about him, but he's not smart.
Yeah, he's not very charismatic either for a bard.
He's not charismatic either. He's really not very good at anything, except maybe he just does a lot of cool flips. He's a flip bard.
He's a flip bard.
All right, so he starts racing into the wind, and because he decides it is a call from fate, he closes his eyes and says, "Why, yes, I don't even need my eyes open in order for fate's light to guide me in the right direction." And he just starts running with his eyes closed, holding out the sleeping bag like a pair of wings, and just says, "Guide me there, fates."
Let's see here. All right. To your surprise, or at least to mine, you start running off in the direction that you feel, and you notice that you're not running into anything. You're able to essentially avoid all the trees and everything, and the bushes and the branches that are in your path. You'll probably feel like it's divine energy. Maybe it's just sheer dumb luck, but
Can I just say that I would love the idea that he is just known that he has a muse, and he's dead set on this muse, and he doesn't know who this muse is, but he assumes that it is Rick Astley.
I mean, he's never gonna give you up. He won't let you
So, he won't let me down.
Exactly. So, you know, you're right to trust him. He's not gonna let you down. So yeah.
So he runs blindly through the woods, and what happens?
At that point, you'd probably have a pretty clear shot to get to Waterdeep. There really wouldn't be much else that would get in your way. There are a couple of towns you could stop at for supplies and such, but you'd probably...
You think a bard has money? Especially a bard that sucks at their trade? Ha ha!
That's completely fair.
Times have not changed too much. And by saying that, I also mean that he is broke.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. When you're a shitty bard, it kind of comes with the package. But, yeah, so from there, we will pick it off with somebody else. Jack and Kira, I'll let y'all decide who wants to go next.
I'll fight you for it. Put him up.
I mean, I can go whenever. You can go first. I don't care.
I win. Come on, Crocker, let's go.
Okay.
That was the easiest fight I've ever had.
I feel like you've had easier fights against Grant.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway, so Bruce is your character's name.
Batman.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna call you Bruce. You can call yourself Batman, that's fine.
Alright.
Bruce, you are currently staying in a room at the local inn on the southern end of the coast. Your most recent mentor, Aliford, is an elder man and is sitting beside your bed in a chair with a book, with just a candle lighting up the room so he can read, and he just kind of raises an eyebrow at you. He's like, You were shouting in your sleep, sir. What is troubling you?
Alfred, I had a strange dream. I'm not even doing my Batman voice yet. You can't laugh.
Definitely can. Anyway, continue.
I had a strange dream calling me to Waterdeep.
To Waterdeep. Why so far?
Kind of just look blankly at him and be like, I don't know, that's why he called me.
Oh, well, do you think you're going to go?
I don't usually get prophetic dreams from people I don't know, so it sounds like something to do.
Well, if you must, I would at least wait until morning. It is quite late.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
Yes. You could also rent a carriage, get you there faster. Of course, you could use some of your inheritance from that.
Yes. I suppose. I don't know how much I trust this dream, though.
Well, do you have any other ideas? Or are you just going to sit here and go from mentor to mentor? Just
Well, that was the plan before this, but I've never been to Waterdeep. I suppose if nothing else, if this whole thing doesn't turn out, I can find something else there.
I'm sure. And do you plan on getting a new mentor while you're there? You're like, you know, like, you kind of eye you out of the corner of his eyes as he, like, pretends to continue reading his book.
I don't know. Do you have any plans in Waterdeep, Alfred?
Well, I know a few friends there, but it's a big city. There's a lot to do.
True.
Would you
Well-
rather I accompany you, or would you rather go alone on your journey? After all, you were the one that got the dream and not me.
Well, if you'd like to come along, Alfred, perfectly fine with me. I could always use more instructions on the way.
Indeed. In that case, I will go with you, and I will arrange for the carriage in the morning. Until then, you should finish up with your rest, and we can do a bit of training before heading out tomorrow.
Indeed. Thank you, Alfred.
He'll nod and shut his book and blow out the candle. So after that, you both head to bed. I'd say it's probably like 7-ish, 8-ish in the morning when you wake up and have breakfast and everything. Aliford does arrange a carriage for you. You don't have to like pay for it out of pocket. He'll pay for it. And so the carriage will probably get you there in like 2 days, 3 days.
What? Are you kidding me? Look where I am. It's 2,000 miles to Waterdeep. That's the fastest carriage ever made.
It is the fastest carriage ever made.
On foot, that is like 3 months of travel.
Listen, this is magic D&D
2 or
time.
3 days. You might as well just say he arranges a teleportation at that point.
I mean, it's a teleportation that takes 2 or 3 days.
Okay,
he's
just a really
fast
extended-
traveling, yeah.
A real slow.
Exactly,
teleportation,
really
but
slow
not fast.
teleportation circle, yeah. He's got friends in high places.
Okay, hand wave that over.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Listen, Chess, you rolled a 5 on your performance, my dude. And also, you weren't leaving. I had to get you out of there somehow. Oh, sorry, Jim. I didn't mean to kick you. Anyway.
I have the best superpower. Money.
Yes, exactly. And that's the only superpower you will ever need.
Exactly.
Anyway, so the magic carpet ride / teleportation / whatever you prefer to think of it as, does take a couple of days. And like Alfred says, he's probably gonna train with you a little bit before leaving. Just doing the basic kind of training, like try and steal this thing from a pocket on my person, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of stuff. And you do it.
Sneak. I'm not very sneaky.
Let's just roll. Nope.
I'll steal it.
You hold on. Let me roll. Sure. Nope.
Got him.
You got him.
Sucks.
He's taught you well. But yeah, so you essentially just travel with him, and you get to Waterdeep in a lot shorter of an amount of time than it really should take you. Just because you chose to be very, very far away from the rest of everybody else.
This is where I live, though. It's where I'm from.
Sure. That's what they all say. Anyway, we will now continue on with Kira.
Hello.
Aloe. So I thought I removed all my fucking notifications, but anyway. So Southpaw, you're currently in a sleeping chamber with a few other apprentice magic users that were working in Silvery Moon. There is a warlock, a bard, and 2 other wizards. When you wake up, however, there is no sound at all. Like, you can't hear anything. And you look around and see the elf warlock sitting up, pointing to you as they continue to read through their books. You still woke up panting like everybody else, and your throat feels like you'd been screaming. But soon the warlock drops their hand and their concentration on the spell, and everyone else seems like they are still fast asleep and hadn't been disturbed at all.
Okay, so wait, the warlock was pointing at me and reciting a spell?
They weren't saying anything, but it was clear that they were pointing at you and had concentration up on a spell. You were, like, sitting up in your bed, and it feels like you'd been screaming, but there was no sound when you woke up. So,
okay.
And the warlock is, like, looking at you, and then they drop their concentration. So what do you do?
So, I get out of bed, I do a nice big stretch.
The warlock's just gonna be like, are you gonna stop screaming so I can focus on other things now?
Yeah, I'm done screaming.
Are you saying this in a very loud voice? How are you saying this? Because I will remind you.
It says, yes, I am done screaming.
Okay, but in what volume are you saying this? Because I will remind you, you were in a room full of sleeping people. And an elf.
Well, they weren't woken up by the screaming. Why should I care what volume I say it at?
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Alright, well,
But
sure, you practically yell out, yes, you're done screaming. And everybody just kind of jumps awake. They just look around and, like, stare at you angrily, and, like, a couple people throw some pillows at you. And try and go back to bed. They all like grumble at you, like, shut up!
it's like, okay, bye guys. So then I just sprint out the door.
Okay, you're not bringing any of your stuff?
Like a bundle that I keep at the foot of my bed, I guess. So I grab that and just
You bring, like, your wizard stuff,
sprint out the door.
Okay, you're kicking the door down.
Kick the door down and I just sprint into the night. I'm not sure where I'm going, but I gotta go somewhere and I gotta go fast, so I'm going.
Okay. I'm assuming, yeah, you probably feel the same familiar, the same pull that Lucas had leading you towards Waterdeep. And you go as fast as your 4 tabaxi legs will take you.
Yeah.
Do you stop and do anything, or do you try and, like, get your bearings?
So, probably about after, 10 minutes of running.
Just straight sprinting, yes.
Straight sprinting, I stop. Just start to give a little bit more thought to the situation, like, I don't know where this place is. There it is.
Yeah, you've never been to Waterdeep. However, you've been around people long enough to at least have heard the name Waterdeep before. You probably haven't heard much about it, but you know it's a place on the Sword Coast. But like I said, you're feeling that same pull that Lucas did towards the direction. So, like, southeast from you. Wait, west. Southwest. I know how directions work.
Okay, so, alright. I guess I am walking?
I mean, yeah, there's, you could have theoretically, like, hired something in Silvery Moon, but you decided to just book it out of there.
Yeah, I'm just booking it out of there.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I guess you're just walking.
That's how I'm used to getting around. I just,
That's fair, yeah.
just wander, and I end up in places.
It'd be weird to see a cat riding a horse, so yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty weird, and also I'm just not used to having a particular destination in mind. I just, like, start walking, and I end up somewhere, and then I stay there. So, like, this is probably the first time where I've actually,
gone in a direction
with a purpose for a reason to a place.
Trip on a teleportation circle. Because otherwise it's about 20 days to get there.
Yeah, there's some weird magic shit that happens.
Weird magic shit.
Listen, for some reason, I had the idea that everybody was gonna try and get there as fast as possible by carriages and horses and shit.
I mean, it does go the same speed as walking.
I got there as fast as possible in my mind, in my initial instinct, which is to sprint.
Just fucking run. Listen, distances are a thing that are,
they are
dumb.
God
Doesn't
dang.
really matter.
Exactly, it doesn't matter. So, I'll say that because it's 7:34 and not time for anybody to get here yet, I'll say that you three probably get to Waterdeep first somehow. Don't ask how or why, you just do.
Heck yeah, look how fast I sprinted.
Yeah, you just ran that entire way.
Whoosh.
The best at running.
Yep. I mean, you do got that Tabaxi sprint thing, so.
I'm not sure if that's a thing.
What the fuck mean if that's the thing?
Cats are fast.
Fast.
Anyway. So.
Cats are fast.
You all arrive in Waterdeep. Some of you by time loop magic, some of you by walking or running.
Divine
Yes, divine intervention. That's also an option. So, what do y'all do in Waterdeep? I don't know if... I know Jack's probably familiar with Waterdeep, but I don't know how familiar you are, Kira and Tess.
I go to the noodle place.
Am I familiar with?
I have no idea what to be doing there.
So, Jack, are you going to the Spaghetti Western?
Yeah.
Alright, well...
I'll go talk to Garfield later.
Garfield we'll see if he's there. Alright, guess I'll start with Jack then. So I'll kind of give a brief description of my knowledge of Waterdeep. So Waterdeep's a big-ass city. It's...
Is it by water?
I mean, if you can take a look at the map,
I am looking at the map.
cool. Do you see
I'm
what
just
this
reassuring-
is?
I'm just reassuring the fact it's in fact water at Waterdeep.
Yeah, just taking a look. This blue stuff kind of looks like water to me.
I don't need you to be so testy with me.
I mean, I feel like I could be testy as much as I want to be. Hey.
It's not as effective if I can't.
Listen, doesn't matter. All right, come at me. Anyway, yes.
You forget who DMs your other game.
Yeah, okay, we'll fight about it. Anyway, so yes, there is, Waterdeep is on the coast. There are, I think it's the dock ward that's on the actual coast itself. I don't know if any other wards in Waterdeep, really, like, come close to it. Let me see if I can pull up the Waterdeep map. Alright, yeah. Here we go. So, I'll post a picture of the Waterdeep map in the, Discord. So, essentially, this big boy here, it's a big old city. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Big.
So, anyway. It's pretty big. It has several wards. There's a castle. Waterdeep is fairly common. I'm not entirely sure. It has essentially anything you could think of in, like, at Waterdeep. Several inns, several smiths. It really, like, the value of what you're getting kind of varies depending on, like, the richer or the poorer side of the city. So, Bruce, you're going... So, how do you know about the Spaghetti Western? Do you just have a hunch?
Well, I heard from Alfred.
Oh, yes. And
Favorite
I'll spell his name for you, BT Dubs. It's Aliford.
I know, but I'm gonna call him Alfred.
Alright, sure.
I know you're trying to, like, get around that, but that's just what it's gonna be.
Well, copyright infringement, you're gonna have to pay the fees.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright. Well, sure, he's old. He probably knows about several local shops and everything in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
So he would be familiar with what is known to what the rest of the party should know as Ma and Pop's Spaghetti Western. It is a local halfling-owned spaghetti shop in Waterdeep. It's I don't remember what exact ward it's in. I think it's in the North Ward.
I think it's in the middle.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Somewhere around there. So yeah, you go to the Spaghetti Western. I didn't think that would be making an appearance, but here we are.
Oh, I'm gonna make everything make an appearance. My next stop is Crank's Blacksmith. So.
Great, cool. So yeah, you pop over to the Spaghetti Western, and you and Aliford are greeted at the door as you come in by a short little halfling boy. He's blonde and has a weird Cockney accent that you don't really understand because his parents that you see don't really have that accent, so it's kind of weird, but he kind of greets you. He's like, alright, hello, sis. Can I get you a seat? Do you want a table or a booth?
I'm gonna look at Alfred because I didn't understand any of that. I'm going off of what he wants.
That's completely fair. Aliford he's just gonna be like, booth, sir. And, the little halfling kid, he couldn't be more than 2.5 feet tall. He's real short. He's obviously still a kid. But if you asked him, he'd say he's a teenager. It doesn't matter. He'll lead you over to a booth, and he'll give you a couple menus on some parchment, and just be like, all right. What can I get you to started? Can I get you some drinks?
Just water, thank you.
All right, 2 waters coming up, and he'll dash off and disappear among the people. Do you try and strike up a conversation with Aliford?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you say?
I'm gonna say, well, we're here. I'm not exactly sure. They didn't give any further instructions beyond reaching this place.
Well, I'm sure you will receive further instructions soon, perhaps.
Perhaps by dream. I have to spend a few days here.
Exactly. In the meantime, we could work on getting you some more equipment.
Yes, I'm gonna need a few things forged.
Exactly. I happen to know a pretty good smith up. I think he lives in the castle ward now, but I know he still works up in one of the northern wards at the Riork's temple. So
How convenient.
yes, quite convenient. It's almost like these were part of similar campaigns. Anyway, you can go there and speak with him and get some new materials. He does specialize in black metal, so I feel like that would be your sort of aesthetic, sir.
True. Well, we should enjoy our time here. I get the feeling that things are about to start changing rapidly.
They most certainly might. And the little boy who has a name tag on, but you can't really see what it says. It's kind of like scribbled. He comes back with your drinks and gets your orders, and obviously you get spaghetti, and it's the best damn spaghetti you've ever had.
Yummy.
It's made of love. Made with love. So
Good stuff, Alfred.
don't talk with your mouth full, sir.
Alright.
So you continue on with that, and I'm gonna skip to somebody else so I don't have to continue with that right now.
A thrilling spaghetti narrative.
Listen, man, I've had worse. They killed
What
me
else am I gonna do here? I'm waiting for the dream.
You need to give me a so I can figure out my character voice.
I'm gonna need to give you a what?
Hot minute so I can.
Oh, I thought you said
Character
hug. I was very confused. But
I
guess
mean,
that means Kira,
you-
you're next.
Uh,
So what are you doing once you get to Waterdeep?
Did the dream have any other instructions other than go to Waterdeep?
Noticeably, no. It does, like, the only thing you heard was to go to Waterdeep. You don't know what exactly, like, where exactly you need to go, but you just know that you need to go to Waterdeep.
Okay, so, goes into the middle of whatever is the first town square or town center that they can find.
Okay.
So, I'm here! And I'm here!
Everybody's just kind of, like, stare at you as they continue about their business.
Someone called me in my dream. I'm here now. Hello, it's me, Southpaw. Me, please, like a normal person with words.
One of the city guard are gonna, like, just kind of look at you weirdly and just kind of, like, walk over and be like, sir and or madam and or other, if you could...
That's alright.
What? What'd you say?
I said, yes, that's right.
Yes. Is there something wrong? Can we help you with something?
So I'm gonna step in here, and I'm going to say that Lucas sees Pa having her interaction with the guard, and he's going to come to the side and be like, yes, it seems like I have also had a dream. Okay, and he's got his bagpipes too. So he is like, ahoy! Yes, hello. I have had a dream. Well,
the guard is gonna look at both of you and just be like, "Are you two together? Are you two like traveling buddies or something?"
so he's gonna take out his bagpipe and play this. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna roll a performance
Yep.
check.
Go ahead. Oh my god.
Wow.
Crit 20,
Wow.
huh? Crit 20. Well,
Wow.
the first crit 20 of the session, and it's on something extremely important.
Wait, where is that?
It's
So,
a GM
okay.
roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do I need to change that?
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want everybody else to see it, you can. If not,
Okay.
it's whatever.
Okay, so yeah, so he is going to play, the song that they play inside Rapunzel when they inside Tangled when they're all talking about their dreams,
Oh my god.
and I expect a dancing number.
I mean, you got a crit 20. I can't not give you a dance number.
So this is the time I've ever done something good.
Yeah, probably. Like, you start playing, and you feel that pull that you were feeling to take you to Waterdeep. That pull is... It doesn't feel like it's directly leading to your success, but it kind of feels like it might be a part of it. So you just start playing, and for some reason, it actually sounds like what you're supposed to play when this song comes across your music stand. So you start playing, and coincidentally, a dance troupe that was just passing through Waterdeep comes along and hears you start playing, and
There's the police mob.
what?
I'm sorry, what?
Kira, what'd you say?
I said starts a flash mob.
Exactly. It starts
Yes.
a flash mob. So the dancers, they just start. They come around you, and they start, dancing with people that are just kind of trying to do their own thing. But everybody seems to be having fun with it and talking about their dreams and all that.
Oh.
And then Lucas stops and he's like, "But no, really, I had a dream. Somebody told me to come here. So, what's going on?"
Ew. What's going on with that?
Are you guys gonna explain the dream to each other, or
He kind of looks at her. Is Southpaw a girl?
Southpaw
I mean, Southpaw doesn't have titties.
gender. Whichever one you want. Doesn't matter. They don't mind.
Cats don't
So
got
he
titties.
He kind of just grabs the shoulder. You know exactly what dream I'm talking about, right?
Yes?
And they share a moment, a glance, that instantly tells you exactly what happened. Of course,
Wow.
Southpaw may have no idea what I'm talking about.
No idea about what?
Yeah, Tess, you keep cutting out a little bit at the end.
Oh, sorry. They share a moment where he just kind of looks at her, or it, or they, and he just kind of is like, okay, and that is explained. It's fate.
That explains everything.
That explains
Although I'm
everything.
still confused. Everything except for nothing.
So,
Hey!
you both, there's really, the dancing dies down after the song is
He's-
over.
He literally says, I am waiting for a call from the fates to tell me what I am supposed to do next.
Okay, I'll wait with you.
In the meantime, there are several, there are shops and stores, and, coincidentally, since you're pretty close to the center, you notice that there's a, big sign, that says, the Yawning Portal on it. And it seems to be, pretty well decorated on the outside. It kind of looks like a typical inn. But there are other, stores and things that you would go to for supplies, but that seems to be the biggest attraction here.
An inn called the Yawning Portal.
Yes.
Okay.
He looks at Southpaw and says, "Ah, yes, I forgot to introduce. I am Lucas von Schwartz III. Except there's never been a Lucas or a von Schwartz inside my family, but I am still the third. And you are?
I'm Southpaw. Echomancer.
The first?
As far as I know.
So, where shall fate take us today?
Over there?
Over there! He points dramatically in the direction that they were not intending on going, and then kind of fixes himself. He's like, yes, over there!
So where are you pointing? There are several directions that one could possibly go, only one of which was named. But sure, go in whichever direction you would prefer.
This is called Dungeon and Shame Me.
Well, I'm just saying.
Cause I have yet to see any dungeon and or dragon.
You haven't gotten there yet, my dude. We just started.
Well, you do
So
kind
don't-
of see a dungeon right now.
Well, don't shame me. Choice. Actually, I totally missed what you were talking about, so I didn't hear you.
I said that there is a big inn called the Yawning Portal that is pretty decorated on the outside, and then there are other shops and stores that you could go to for supplies, but the inn is probably the biggest attraction where you are right now.
Well,
yeah,
obviously-
like I said,
obviously
over
that-
there.
Obviously, that means that we go check out some shop. But no, Lucas is gonna go toward the inn.
Okay. So,
But question is, do we need money? Because that is a problem.
well, you're a bard. Exactly. Anyway, so in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and move the party to a different map. Just for now. Things
How
will
did that
change later.
happen?
The fuck you mean? How did that happen?
How did that happen? Like we just did a thing, and then you decided to switch the switch turn up.
It's weird.
on the-
It's almost like I had this prepared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, weird.
This guy.
Shh. Don't spoil it.
This guy.
Don't spoil it. You're spoiling it. Anyway, alrighty. So, you walk up, you notice that there are, a couple of horses, riding horses out.
In?
What? I don't know what you're saying, Kira.
Are the horses the inn?
They're on the outside. Do you see what I mean? There are horses there, and there's a horse around back.
But
Okay.
why are there so many the inn?
Because people are adventurers. Anyway, so if y'all two are going inside, when you walk inside, you notice that most of it looks like a normal inn. There are a couple of features that you notice. Mostly the big ass gaping hole in the middle. It looks more like a well than just a kind of a hole. There are like ropes and ladders to get down. Do what?
That seems like a safety hazard.
It super is. I think the wall is only like 2.5 feet tall or something, like 3 feet tall.
Gotta call OSHA.
Listen, I'm not the one that decided that drunk people in a gaping hole in the floor were a good idea. Anyway.
But
But you're the DM.
Yeah, but I didn't make this place. So you walk in. It seems less busy than an inn normally probably would be at night, but it is the middle of the day, so there are some people around just, enjoying their meals and drinking, and those day drinkers got to get their fix in. And then you see a man at the bar who seems to be the one running the show, and there are a few curios above him on the wall. Mostly just look like old weapons and things that have come from past adventurers, stuff like that. So what do you two do?
So how long has this been since Lucas took his running leap into faith and Muse? Like, has it only been a couple of days, or?
Yeah, 3 days. 3 or 4 days.
When you tripped on that teleportation circle.
Exactly.
So, okay, so Lucas, being the fact that he assumes that he is more charismatic than he is, he decides to join one of the people at a table. Let me see.
You've got a few
or
options.
Or at the bar. Let's do that. He may be stupid, but he knows it's easier to talk to somebody that's drinking.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, let me pick him up.
You should
How
have
do
control
I
over
pick?
him. Can you not click his token?
Nope, I cannot.
Okay. That's because it wasn't selected for you. Let me go ahead and apply that. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Do-do-do-do-do. There you go.
Okay.
And I will also edit your token, Kira.
Alright, he's gonna sit next to that burly gentleman right there.
Alright. Yeah, he's a dwarf. He looks like he's holding his liquor pretty well, but he's just kinda going over he's like cleaning his battle axe.
Et tu, brute!
What?
He says as he joins the table, and looks confident.
He's gonna take a look at the obvious twink that sat next to him, and he's just gonna be like, what are you, what? Is that common?
Exactly. He is speaking common.
I know, but he's just gonna like stare at you like with a weird look and just go back to drinking his ale.
And Lucas decides that he is going to also get a drink. How much money do I have?
You have as much money as you had in your background. Your background should have given you money.
I did not look at that. Ha ha ha.
Did you add anything from your background into your character sheet?
My background? Like, I didn't put down any sort of, money attribute to my background.
Hold on, let me take a look at your character sheet
So
again.
where does the money go?
What?
Where does money go?
It goes in the money part. You know where all of your items are and everything? It goes down there. It'll say CP, SP, EP, GP, EP.
Yeah, but, like, inside my background that I wrote my character, I did not give him a starting amount.
You were supposed to pick a background like Outlander or
Oh.
something like that.
I picked performer, but I don't know. Let me see. He order the cheapest fucking ale there is.
That's fine. It'll probably only be like a silver piece, so you can still probably afford it.
Okay, he's gonna order the cheapest fucking ale he can get.
Okay. So you go to the man behind the bar, and you kind of get his attention, and you ask for some ale, and he just kind of like grumbles and gets you a mug and hands it back over to you.
And he rejoined over by the dwarf, who probably didn't want him to sit next to him again, but he's gonna do it anyway.
That's fair. Self, what are you doing?
Oh, me?
Yes, that's you. I'm gonna call you South, because that's shorter than Southpaw.
Sure, so, I'm also gonna go up to the bar. Here, like, facing the rest of the, common area. I'm just kind of gonna stare at everyone with great interest, just
So you're just
observing.
people watching.
Judgmental, cat-like way, just staring. Kind of the greatest where I can see everyone, just people watching.
Yeah. All right. Some people kind of take notice and like just give you an odd look. They kind of feel weird about being watched by a cat person, so you
I
know.
wave at one of them and blow them a kiss.
Roll a charisma check.
Okay.
Let's see how creepy this is.
Charisma.
Just click where it says charisma on your character sheet, like the word charisma. There you go. It's okay. I mean, you were staring at them, but nobody seems to like take offense by it or anything. They just think you're really weird. Do you order anything from Durnan, which is his name, at the bar?
Nah.
Okay. Sure. He'll just, unless you turn around and try and get his attention, he's not gonna bug you. So.
Okay, so
So,
I turn around. And I ask the barkeeper guy is just like, I ask him, do you get a lot of people who come here and ask about weird dream commands by any chance?
He'll kind of shrug. He's like polishing a mug at the time. He'll just kind of shrug. He's
They
like,
always are.
what?
They always are. Every barkeep always has to be polishing a mug while doing anything.
Exactly. So he'll just shrug. He'll just be like, can't say I have.
So,
Okay.
so Lucas is gonna kind of like, look over at his reluctant companion and say, "So, you know anything about dreams?"
he'll give you another odd look and just be like, I mean, it happens sometimes.
So he takes this. So he takes like a really long drag of the alcohol, and it's very gross.
He breathes in the alcohol.
Like he just takes this very, very long sip,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just really gross. And he tries to pull it off where he won't be giving a grossed out face, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, I figured. He'll see you do that, and then he'll look at his own mug and just chug the rest of it back and take it like a champ.
You know, I like a man with charisma. That's a good trait to have. What's your trade, my fellow adventurer?
He'll hold up his battle axe. He'll be like, I'm an adventurer. I fight for money most of the time.
And how's that working for you?
He'll just shrug. Like, I mean, I make a living like that, so.
Lucas nods and he kind of looks over at Southpaw and then just like, well, I gotta go join my companion over there. Hail and well met. And he just kind of wanders over. Obviously, we're not making too much progress on this determining what we're supposed to be doing.
Do you say that to South?
No, it's just remarking on the situation as a player.
Yes, it's almost as if I'm trying to stall for time. Anyway, so, yeah, you go back over to Southpaw and just kind of sit down. Southpaw's just been staring. Like, you notice Southpaw just staring at people like a cat.
Where's
Staring
Batman?
at people, like my tail is twitching a bit, and I'm just like very intensely studying everyone.
We gotta get Batman up in here, man.
I guess I can switch back over to Batman.
I'm my spaghetti.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take that long to eat spaghetti.
I eat it one noodle at a time.
Jesus Christ. It's the mask, you know? The mask gets in the way.
I gotta go to Crank. You gotta do a Crank voice.
Yeah, alright. Alright. Okay, yeah.
My man.
Yeah, it's your boy.
I'm gonna force a cameo of every character from Tales from the Yawning Portal into this game.
Anyway, sure. We'll leave these nerds to chill out, get to know each other at the bar. We'll go back over here. After enjoying your spaghetti meal, you leave, and Aliford leads you over to the Reorx Temple up in the north of Waterdeep. And my throat already hurts, and this is gonna be fun. So you get there, and it's pretty obvious that this is a Temple of Reorx. Like, there are forges just everywhere. Like, people are constantly working outside and inside. There is somebody that walks up to you. He just kind of greets you and walks up. Is like, he's a human. He's about, he's got black hair. He's fine. He walks up and is like, hi. Can I help you folks with anything?
Yes, I was hoping to do some commissioning work.
Yes. What kind of commissions are you looking for? We have several folks here who can work on armor or weapons or anything you really need.
It's a particular kind of throwing weapon, very specialized.
Mm.
I would need to describe it to the crafter.
Okay. I will get our closest available crafter. And he kind of like rushes off inside, and he doesn't come back out, but a tiefling woman, Tess,
Whoa.
you got some dogs there.
Yes, I do.
They're very excited.
Give me a minute. Let me turn off the mic.
Okay. Poor puppies. Anyway, yeah, a tiefling woman comes out, and she smiles at the two of you, and she's just like, hello, my name... Fuck, hold on, I don't know anything about tiefling names. I've never made a tiefling before. My name is Hope. That one's good. Sure, my name is Hope. I will be the one. Jerry said that you had a special request for a weapon.
Yes, I need it.
Kira.
What's that?
God damn it, Akil, get your goddamn thing out of the microwave. Hold on.
Yes, I need about a dozen of these particular items made.
A dozen, eh?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Is it just like an arrow, like a specific arrow, or?
I will begin describing what a batarang looks like.
All right. I'm gonna need you to go in great detail for me right now.
Alright, let me Google what a batarang looks like. I want to say it should be able to be held in the hand and out roughly in the shape of a bat with the wings being blades and whatnot. That's my description right there.
So it's something you throw,
That's right.
and that's it.
Yep.
Okay, sure. I can work on that. I can have you said 12?
Yes.
Sure, I could probably whip that up real quick. Probably would just take about a day.
Alright, I appreciate it.
Of course that would cost. I'd say since it's 12. How about money is a thing? 3 gold.
Sure. I'll hand over 3 gold.
All right. And she will get to work on making those things.
Alrighty. I will turn to Alfred and say, well, since we're going to be here for a while, we should probably
Hold on,
find
just-
some place to stay.
Hold on just a moment. Fact check. Is it 3 gold per batarang or
No.
3 gold?
It's 3 gold
Okay.
for 12.
What?
It's ammunition.
What?
Wait,
That's cheap.
no, it's
Well,
not.
Well, a dart costs 5 copper, so this is actually pretty expensive. But
Yeah,
it is specialized.
What is the economy?
man, you don't know anything about D&D economy because
A
ammunition.
loaf of bread costs 2 copper.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know anything about the economy anywhere, man.
apparently.
Ouch. Jesus.
But yeah, so it's 3 gold for the 12.
Alright, I'll pay it.
Well, how much money does Batman have carrying around with him?
Batman
my-
himself doesn't have
my
as
background.
much. Aliford, however, has a lot more.
He's got
So-
my dollars.
So are we just going with the fact that Aliford is just going to just buy him everything because he's a spoiled little bitch?
I mean, it's kind of like Batman though, but
Yeah.
Batman will
I
get his
mean-
own money eventually. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can't depend on Aliford for the rest of his life.
This is
Yes,
just flavor.
he technically could, I guess, if you were to let them play it that way.
I mean, it is my money. He's just keeping it.
Exactly.
Okay, so I guess question. So I have 15 BP or GB. What's that?
That's gold.
Okay, that's just gold.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it goes gold, silver, copper. How much copper inside one gold?
100?
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 10 silver to 1 gold and 10 copper to 1 silver.
Okay. I hope that you're not gonna have to make us worry about money too much, because
I mean, you're adventurers. Okay,
I'm bad at that.
I'm not going to make it as awful as Tales of the Yawning Portal was, because that was my entire fault. I gave them way too much money, and everything went to hell. So that's not going to happen. But I will try to balance it out so you get enough money to, like, live off of, but also not too much that you go insane with money and greed and power.
I'm glad that you experienced them going insane with money and greed and power.
And it happens. And also magical weapons, because that, again, is not happening. Anyway, yeah, you order the batarangs from her. She gets to work. As you turn to leave, you get a glimpse of inside the Temple of Reorx, and you can see a statue in the back that kind of resembles a half-orc man with long hair, and he's holding up a hammer, and the hammer of the statue looks like it's made of like a blackish dark blue metal, and then there's a forge beneath him. But yeah, that's what you see after you turn to head out. And you said you're looking for you said you were looking for a place to stay?
Yeah, a nice inn.
All right. Well, you head back to like the main part of Waterdeep, and there are less inns at this part, so you keep heading on down. You eventually get to closer to like the center, and you see, as I described earlier, a pretty ornate looking inn that has a nice pretty sign, and seems like that's kind of the big attraction there.
How about that place, Alfred?
He'll be like, yes, the Yawning Portal, it is pretty popular around these parts. Lots of adventurers go around there. You might find the person you're looking for there.
Alright, we go in.
Alright, yeah, you go in. And hold on, let me move us back over to the map. Alright, so you show up to the Yawning Portal. I'm not going to give Alfred a token because I didn't expect him to be here. But, you know, whatever. So, you walk up. There are horses, tied to the posts. They're being fed, and they have water and everything. And you walk into the Yawning Portal, and, obviously the first thing you see is the well. You know everything about the Yawning Portal already. I don't have to explain it again.
Yeah.
However, Bruce, ya boy, probably doesn't know as much about the Yawning Portal.
You probably heard the name before.
Yeah. There are a couple of people of note. Ooh, that's not the right button.
We're fighting.
No.
I'm ready.
No, you're not fighting. I clicked the wrong button. The clock and the clock and the ruler have similar icons now. Anyway, there are a few people of note. You see like some shady looking guys over there, some regular patrons of the bar, some adventurer looking types, a barmaid, some weird guys, and obviously the barkeep.
I will stroll in. I will make my way away
Down.
from the weird people.
That's fair.
Are the weird people
Yes.
us?
Yes.
I think that's
Okay.
us.
That's you.
So-
I'll
cool.
sit down.
Southpaw immediately turns to like watch the newcomer, and they're just watching where this is going because it's a new person and they look strange. So
They super do look strange, all shrouded in black. Kind of almost looks like a Zentara member if you were familiar. But
I'm very interested in this new person.
I take a seat, and Alfred takes a seat across from me.
yes.
On the way for the barmaid.
And after you take a seat, this pretty lady will come over and oop, that's the wrong button. And do. She'll come over and take your orders. Do you order any drinks or is it just like water?
I'm gonna order some watered down wine.
Like
Got it.
you specify watered down wine?
Yes, I gotta stay on my toes, but I like the taste.
Okay. Sure.
I like some grape juice inside my bottle.
Except it's like gross, like grape juice that had ice in it at one point, and then, it melted, so it's just kind of disappointing. But she'll take your orders and go place them in with Durnan. There's nothing really else of note here. Nobody seems to. It is, like I said, in the middle of the day, so people are still, doing light drinking, not that heavy drinking stuff that's saved for later.
Bitch, no. There's always heavy drinking going on. You just have to know where to.
Well, there are no people stumbling around like idiots here yet. At least nobody shows that they're heavily drunk.
What time of day is it?
I'd say right now it's about 2 p.m.
Okay, but Lucas probably is looking fairly tipsy because he don't know how to hold alcohol.
I mean, that's
So-
fair.
So he is looking a little out of it.
Would we know the difference?
No, probably not.
All right, well, there you go.
So
I
are
wanna
we
fight
just gonna?
these guys.
Are we awkwardly just gonna like stare at Batman? Or
I mean,
what's-
Southpaw.
I assume that we're gonna have to cut to wait for the other people who need to show up at some point.
Yeah, I was assuming that Southpaw would initiate, but I think South is just staring for now. Yeah, Lucas, you notice South has just been staring at that man cloaked in black as soon as he walked in the door.
But here's the deal: is that Lucas is now making that obnoxious coughing sound in the general direction of Bruce, and it's like, hello.
Are you
I
going
hear
over?
you're about 50 feet away from me, so
You're there?
do you do that while stumbling all the way over to me?
Are you choking?
And he awkwardly tilts his way over to Bruce and says awkwardly, "Were you making flirt eyes with my companion over here?"
Who?
Ooh.
The cat.
No, I'm not into that.
Aww.
They'd call me Catman, but they call me Batman, so.
Batman. Huh. That's suspicious. You're suspicious.
Okay, I'm interested enough that I've walked over there now.
Okay.
Good for me.
And now we're all
Hey, did you call me ugly, sir?
I don't think I said that.
He said you were ugly.
Okay.
I really don't think I said that.
Okay.
So I am. So Lucas is as close as he can be to Bruce.
I'm leaning backwards.
Aliford is just watching all of this happen. He's kind of like sipping his tea.
You ever seen a tiefling before? One that was insanely talented at the bagpipes? And I'm gonna play another...
So you take out your bagpipes. What do you start playing?
Na 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 na.
Yes. So I'm gonna play the Batman song.
I feel like that hasn't been invented yet. You can invent that later on in the campaign. I'll make that your goal. But I'll say right now it hasn't been invented yet. So.
Alright. Yeah.
I clap
I'm gonna-
politely.
A somewhat nice, a nice ballad of some sort.
Ballad of Mona Lisa. Got it. So you play a nice ballad, and you get a slow clap from a couple of the patrons. The performance wasn't too bad. It's better than most you've had at the college.
It was a 50.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was better than most that you had at the college.
I haven't started singing. That's when it's gonna be bad.
Exactly. So, people just
That's
kinda...
when it's gonna get real.
Yeah. So, they just kind of allow you to continue playing since you don't seem to be fucking it up. But you're just awkwardly playing, like, right in front of Bruce's face. So it's, like, really loud directly in his ears.
No, I back up a little.
Okay. You back up so that you're against the well.
Yeah,
Wait.
the
Wait.
hole.
I have an instrument. I have like a pan flute or something.
Yes!
Oh, God.
I'm gonna
Alright.
join in.
Alright. Roll performance for me, South. Oh my god. Alright.
She's better than me.
Well. Okay.
It's not hard.
That's fair. You both play a nice peppy little tune. God, alright. You, as the bar mistress comes back over with the drinks, she'll just kind of, after she sets the drinks down in front of, you, Bruce, and Alfred, she'll just kind of, like, clap along with the music. And after y'all are done, she'll just be like, "Oh, that was wonderful. If you guys would prefer to perform, like, continuously, we could probably settle a room for you."
Cool. Yes, please.
Yes! Yes, I would love that.
I would also love that.
Okay. Then yeah, if you could just provide entertainment for the, I was about to say bar hoppers. That's not the right term. The patrons.
Or the drunkards.
Maybe not that. For the patrons of the bar, we would definitely appreciate that. And like I said, we could just secure you a room for the night.
And he agreed, and he continues to play his bagpipes.
All right. Okay. She'll just.
So
continue
while
about
this
it.
is happening, Lucas is debating inside his head what to call their new group of him and Southpaw, because he's assuming they're going to go on.
Well, you're getting the band back together. Or together in general.
The Devil Cats.
Getting a band together.
The Devil Cats. I like that.
Devil Cats.
Just
But what
Sounds
was
like
Like a Z.
one devil and one cat. Devil cat.
The Devil Cat.
the cool cats.
I'm the only cat.
it doesn't mean that there won't be other cats.
That's fair. You might find another cat, but like a regular cat.
There's got to be a cat in this inn somewhere, just like a regular cat.
Yeah, you,
You're gonna steal
Lucas
Aaron's
is-
cat?
And Lucas is going to steal the inn's cat.
well, I feel like that'd be a little rude and might get you kicked out of the most popular inn in town.
We won't steal the cat, we'll just borrow him.
Of course, because that's what people do with pets. Borrow
Well,
them.
Listen, the cat won't leave the inn, okay? We're just gonna use it for our performance. It's
Mhm.
just gonna be stand-in. We just need another cat. He just doesn't need to do anything.
Okay, alright, sure.
Just need a cat there.
Alright. Hi, Jim. Jim's your other cat, that's who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim.
You continue performing, and I'm assuming you're gonna move away from Batman and his elderly friend.
No, we're gonna
We're gonna
There.
move closer.
closer.
I'll take out my
Well,
bat and I lockpick the wall so that I can escape.
What? The fuck you mean
It's open now.
lockpick the wall? That's not how that works.
That's how it works.
That's not how that works at all.
Yeah, I go here and then I do it. I lockpick the wall.
Shut up.
Continue playing my pan flute at him, like uncomfortably close.
Oh my god. Well,
I
you're
climb through the door
actually.
that I opened.
Shut up. Get out of here. You're actually. There's a wall in between that booth and the other side. So you'd probably be closest like here. Without actually getting into the booth with him. What does bug me is that there's no stage at the Yawning Portal. There's just nowhere for performers.
You could levitate in the portal, I guess.
I don't think that's a good idea at all. I feel like that's a very, very bad idea, actually.
Okay, so this is like a wall around it.
Yes, it's like a 3-foot high wall.
So when are the other players gonna be coming in?
Like in 30 minutes, supposedly. I hope. I mean, Connor's
Maybe.
supposed to be here around now. He is not
Okay.
deafened and he is just muted now, but who knows? Also, Jack, I meant to do this when you, oh, hello, Tevin. And hello, Connor.
Hello.
They're here.
They're here, but I'm gonna do this now because I forgot to when you popped up. Well, sure. I didn't hear what you said because you broke up. But anyway, Jack, roll me perception.
Do I have to?
Does he
You
need
want this.
perception? Yeah.
Can I passive
performing?
perception? I have 21.
You have 21 passive perception.
Yeah.
How?
Observant.
You're disgusting. Anyway, sure. Alright.
I just see it.
Alright, so when you walk in, you would have noticed this when you first walked into the bar. You would have kind of seen around the edge. You would have seen a big friend in the back. Just kind of, he doesn't seem hostile or anything. You just would have seen a big friendly friend over there in the back, tied up to the normally where the horses would be, but it's just a big rock.
That guy.
It's your buddy, except Bruce doesn't know him, but you do.
I know him.
Shit, there's a giant bird over there in the corner of the back.
That's my
Like, what
guy.
are
It's
you
my
talking
dude.
about?
That's that buddy. It's your buddy.
Yeah, we killed all his friends and we sent him on vacation.
Exactly. Anyway, Tevin, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Alright, Connor, are you here?
Nay.
Cool. Alright, guess we'll start with Tevin then. Alright, I'll move this back to here. Alright, so we are back to the outside map. Alright, and Tevin, you didn't hear. I could wait for Connor so we can hear the the exposition too. Okay. I can just repeat it, that's fine. So, Tevin, you, Connor, can you hear me? Please say you can hear me. Okay, thank God. Alright. You both wake up to this nightmare that you have. You are, Tevin, you're kind of on the outside of Neverwinter right now, and Lizard Liquor, you're way down south, closer to Walter's Gate. But in any case, you were currently sleeping because it's kind of in the middle of the night. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning almost, and you're just dead asleep. You get this vision while you're asleep, and in this vision you see 7 silhouettes in the darkness. Their images grow larger and larger until the shadow overtakes your sight. After, you see a small light and you can faintly hear the sound of a cry for help. It's a woman's voice, but she's far away. The more you focus on her voice, the clearer her message becomes. I need your help. Hear my plea. It is of dire importance that you come at once to Waterdeep before it's too late. After her voice fades out, you both wake up in your beds or pallets or whatever you're sleeping on, drenched in a cold sweat with that woman's voice ringing in your ears. So I will let either of you go first, whichever one you prefer. Since Tevin is not muted, I would assume, yeah. All right, we can start with you, Tevin. Crux, your dad is by your side. He's been trying to shake you awake for the past few minutes. He has this panicked look on his face, almost like you've been screaming. Your room in the little cottage is dark, but the moonlight coming in from the window provides enough light to see your dad's face. And he's just like shaking you violently, and he's like, Crux, wake up already.
What? Why are you shaking me? What's going on?
You were screaming.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, well, it makes no sense, but I understand now why you're shaking me.
Yes. Why were you screaming? Are you okay?
I guess I guess it was a nightmare. Or something. A really weird nightmare.
Oh.
That I'm not sure why I was screaming.
I'm sorry you had a nightmare. You've never really had nightmares before. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But, do you want to talk about it, or would you rather just forget about it and go back to sleep?
Well, what time is it?
He'll look at his watch, because that's what they have. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, okay. How far is Waterdeep from here?
You're currently near Neverwinter. I'll say it's about 3 or 4 days travel. If you go by cart.
Crux also asks us that. How far is Waterdeep from here?
It's about 3 or 4 days travel if you go by cart.
Magic card.
Magic cart.
Okay, so
It's fine.
this is really weird, and this is gonna be really weird, Dad.
What's going on, son?
I'm gonna go to Waterdeep. It's in my gut. My gut feels like I need to at least go, because that was all weird, and I don't know. I feel weird about it.
Okay, if you need to go to Waterdeep, that's fine, I guess. Are you sure you can make it all the way to Waterdeep by yourself?
Dad, I'm not a little boy. I can make it.
I mean, I know, but you haven't been on your own yet, and it's a lot, and I don't know, man. You're just trying to go there on a whim. You don't even know really what's going on or what's in the way to Waterdeep.
Well, if it's in the way, I'll move it. And if not, well, think of it as this. I'm going to treat this as a vacation. Because clearly, I don't know. I guess the job's getting to me or something. I don't know. This is weird. I don't.
He'll just kind of sigh and sit back, and he'll just be like, "Well, all right. Well, if you think you have, if you think you can, sure, I'll let you go off and do that. But at least wait until tomorrow. It is kind of really late."
True.
So, if you agree to go ahead and like wait until tomorrow, he'll just kind of like step back and he'll just kind of like put the blankets back over you since you apparently kicked him off and they were in the floor. And he'll go to the door and he'll be like, "I love you, son," and he'll walk back
I love
out.
you too, Dad.
Yeah, he'll walk out. And,
You know, Crux probably doesn't actually sleep. He probably like gets all his stuff ready.
that's fair. I mean, who really sleeps when you got Destiny calling, you know? Okay, so, you get all your stuff together and you get ready and, it's pretty early in the morning, the next day, and, your dad is making you breakfast and he just kind of prepares this big whole banquet for you. And God, that voice hurts. I don't know why I decided that was the great voice for that character, but sure.
Yeah,
we're
because
gonna
like he's human, so
listen. He's
Sound gruff and fatherly.
exactly gruff and fatherly. That's all that matters. He'll just be like, "All right, I hope you like it. I made your favorite. I know I'm not the best cook around, but I tried. So
that's fine, Dad. Don't worry about it, man.
he'll sit down with you and eat breakfast with you before you head off. And before he like lets you go, he like gives you a hug and everything, and he hands you a carved walking staff that has wood that's as black as midnight. And he's just like, this was my father's when he was an adventurer, and it kind of seems like it'll suit you a bit better than it'll suit me just sitting in the closet over there. So here, you should have it.
Thanks, Dad. Don't worry. I'll be back in a couple days, tops.
Well, if you're sure, if not, just try and send word, okay? I worry about you.
I'll make sure to send word. This is gonna be the last time he ever hears from me. This is gonna be.
That's so depressing. All right. He'll let you go then. Damn. And yeah, you set off up on your way. You easily find a place in Neverwinter that lets you. God, my voice. Hold on.
Gives you a free magic carriage.
Shut up. It'll let you pay for a carriage. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. It'll get you there in about 3 or 4 days. It's fine. Don't think about it too much. Because D&D is magic. Boop.
Apparently sprinted all the way from Silvery Moon to Neverwinter in 2 days, so
Yeah, you're fine. It's fine. We're all fine. And you make it to Waterdeep, and you don't really come across any hitches. I mean, the path from Neverwinter to Waterdeep is pretty easygoing. People travel that a lot. So there's really not any issues there. Connor, you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, okay, yes, hello. I thought you just said hi and then cut off, but no, okay, we were fine. Anyway, so you heard the dream, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Oh god, I'm not doing that voice anymore. Oh my god. My throat really hurts.
unless you're also Connor's character's father.
I don't think I am, actually.
I made it very easy for you.
Yeah, that's fair. So Lizard Liquor. I am just gonna call you Liz.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. You wake up in your blankets on the ground, and
I will say that actually I fall out of the tree that I was sleeping in.
that's fine. You fell out of the tree, but you wake up on the ground.
Ah!
And when you turn over, you're all tangled up in your blankets and everything. You just see the green man, like, crouched over you, just, like, grinning at you, with a really, like, excited smile.
Ugh. Don't fucking do that, man.
Watch your language! This is your chance! Think of all the havoc you can wreak in Waterdeep! You should go now!
No?
What do you mean, no? You can go now! It's fun! Oh my god, you have so much you can do! And he's gonna, like, pick up the blanket. He's gonna, like, rip the blankets off of you and, like, throw them back at you.
Hey, man, come on, Jesus. I'm trying to sleep here.
You can't sleep now. You gotta go. You gotta get to Waterdeep.
What? Why? What the hell?
Don't ask
was
questions.
this?
Don't ask questions. Waterdeep is such a big city. You can get there and do so much. There's so much more you can do than in the stupid forest. You can also try and find a way to save the other licks with those fresh new resources that you can find in Waterdeep. Yes. Very beneficial. Ooh, if you just get to Waterdeep, you can come back later and find all the rest of the licks, right?
I mean, do you really think there's anything there?
Waterdeep? Have you not heard of it? Waterdeep is such a big city. You can find anything there.
I mean, I've heard of it, obviously.
You should go now.
that's-
You should go now. If you don't go now, it might be gone. What if Waterdeep entirely is gone by the time you get there if you don't go now?
I guess. I don't exactly have anything better to do in this godforsaken fucking forest.
Exactly, so you should go now. And he's just like dancing. He starts dancing around you and just like, oh my god.
I look exhausted.
I do too, man. But, so he's just gonna be dancing around you, like trying to pick you up and push you on your way. And he's just like chanting, go now, go now, go now.
I just leave. I leave.
Okay.
I walk away.
Yeah, you just kind of push past him, and he just he lets you go. He follows you, and like he keeps popping up in front of you, just kind of like doing the same dance and chants. But after a while, he leaves you alone.
Anytime he physically is in my way, I shove him as hard as I can.
That's fair. He starts to get he gets the picture though, and you make your way up the road from there.
I would say that I probably head back to Baldur's Gate,
Yeah.
doing my best to like not be seen at all by anyone. But I want to try and stow away on a ship to Waterdeep. I think that sounds like the best option.
Yeah, that'd probably be a better option than tripping on a magical teleportation circle.
Yeah.
But
Magic boat.
magic boat. That's fine.
Teleportation boat.
Exactly, teleportation boat. That's all we needed.
Of course.
So yeah, you are able to get to Waterdeep in about 3 or 4 days.
How strange.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I would like to say also that I was guided by fate. It was not magic.
That's true.
It was divine intervention.
That's
I
just
was
design
guided by
magic.
this crazy green man.
Divine intervention. We don't always pick what it looks like. But to you, it was a creepy old lizard man. To me, it was Rick Astley.
Okay.
Wow. The gods are kind.
So you all finally, everyone makes it to Waterdeep, and you're all in the city together, and I don't have to worry about splitting up the party again. And so Crooks and Liz, you both get to Waterdeep fairly easily with not many complications. Liz, you do stow away, and because you're a tiny little halfling, they don't really see you or anything like that. So you're able to stow away pretty successfully.
I eat as much of the rations I can find on the ship.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay, one sec. I haven't used the Roll20 in a long time. That's just, how do I roll that?
It'll be the word stealth in your character sheet.
Oh, I just click it, okay.
Yeah. Dem's talking to me. There you go. Well, I don't think you had advantage, but
Do I have to, did I roll with advantage?
you rolled with advantage.
How do I not roll with advantage?
Do you have advantage toggle on or no?
I do, I just noticed that. Should I roll again, or should I just use the 13?
We'll just use the 13. Unless you wanted to use your inspiration. But
Nah, not to steal food.
yeah, I figured. So we can, you rolled a 13. People, I'll say that nobody notices you while you're on board. But after, like, everybody docks and you get off the ship, people, like, chase you, off of the ship and, like, into...
My pockets are stuffed full of oranges.
Okay. You're never gonna get scurvy at this rate. So, yeah, you run out and they chase you out of the dock ward. You just kind of follow your feet up towards the center of the
Follow his nose.
To the fruity scent that shows, yep. So yeah, you just kind of find your way up to the middle of Waterdeep. Crux, when you get to Waterdeep, you're probably entering from the North Ward. Do you know anything about Waterdeep? You lived pretty close to Neverwinter, so if you ever went into Neverwinter to like buy goods or anything like that, you probably would have heard talk of Waterdeep before.
Yeah, that'd probably be about it, because he really is an 8-year-old, like, you know, I'm going places, but hasn't actually been anywhere.
I'm going places, but hasn't gone any places yet.
Man, that's... I understand that.
Same. Anyway, so yeah, you get there, you really don't know anything about this place. Would you, like, do you ask around, or, like, how do you figure where to get where you're going?
Where are they going?
Well, just to Waterdeep. That's all you
Okay.
know. Going into this, you only know to go to Waterdeep. That's all the note that you're given.
Yeah, he walks around, he's just like, hey, is there an inn or something?
Coincidentally, they decide to point you kind of like towards the center. Noticeably, everybody, while you're ootin' a boot, some of you are already at the yawning portal. Some of you are still walking in.
Is this happening parallel to, you know, while we were doing our in shenanigans?
Yes, we'll say yes. You all feel a tap on the back of your head. And then when you look around behind you, you don't see anything. But when you look down, you see a little paper bird. If you open it up, you, South and Lucas, you both kind of get the same bird. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You see... Sure.
Do we share a bird?
You do not share
Oh.
a bird. No. You just see the same paper bird for both of you behind you. And when you pick it up, it reads, "Come to the yawning portal, ask for Josephine." And then after reading the letter, it noticeably just crumbles into dust. So you can't play with it, South. You can't bat the paper bird around like it's a toy.
Aw. Well, step 1 is done.
So yes, you all get the note to go to the yawning portal.
I can't read. I feel like I stated that very explicitly, that I'm only barely literate.
You know, you probably did, but this is.
It's a magic.
It's Howler.
written-
It's a Howler.
It's written out phonetically.
Phonetically.
I convince a bum to read it out to me.
Exactly.
How long do you have before it crumbles? It's just like
I'll say you have enough time to ask somebody to read it for you. Or the Green Man reads it for you.
It's so patient to wait on you.
Exactly, it knows.
Is the Green Man? Is the Green Man literate?
Probably not, actually. I mean, that's up to.
I'll say
Oh.
he's literate enough to read a damn note.
Oh, no, yeah, he's literate. He's actually. Wait.
Not
Wait.
you, babe. Hun.
Not you, the Green Man.
The Green
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
is the name
Look,
of
I'm also
a fae.
green.
Listen, we wouldn't refer to you as the Green Man. We would refer
You're the
to
Green
you.
Man made of meat. My Green Man is made of leaves.
Ew.
What?
Ho ho ho, Green Giant. Anyway,
Basically, big green giant.
so you get somebody to read the note for you. So I'm assuming everybody follows the note and goes to the yawning portal that isn't already there.
Yeah, but I'm sneaky about it.
Alright. Sure. You can be sneaky
Lucas?
about it.
Lucas looks for the awning portal that determines that he's actually in it. It takes him a long line what is actually the name of the
Yeah.
I don't want to go in through the front door. I want to try and sneak in through a window.
Alright.
I want to be complicated.
This is what Liz would do.
Belsaw goes outside and checks the sign and not. I was
Okay.
like, all right, step 1 done. We did it.
Y'all high five. It's perfect. So yeah. Liz, if you want to go around and try and find a window, sure.
Or back door. I'm a dirty urchin child. Who
There-
lets me into taverns?
There are doors that you could enter through that aren't from the front door. If you wanted to, you have control over your token now, so you should be able to move. Crux, I'm assuming you're gonna be a normal person and go through the front door, hopefully.
Yes.
No,
Thank you.
he's gonna go in the crack of the door.
Do a
Anyway,
backflip through the door.
just just knock the door down. It's fine. So
I'll
you.
kick it open.
So, Crux, you and Liz, I'm assuming, come in at the same time. Liz just comes in from the back. Liz, you see this big-ass bird back there? You're not entirely sure what's up with that, but, whatever.
That's back like a giant bird.
It's like tethered up like it's a mount.
Good to know.
But, yeah, so you both walk in. The Yawning Portal, in and of itself, is a pretty big tavern. The most memorable about it would probably be the gaping hole in the middle. It has a wall around it that's about 3 feet high. That's really the only thing protecting people from falling in. So,
I'm sure this place has no
You're
casualties.
into it.
of course.
Aren't
So,
even tall enough to see over the wall.
I'm on my tiptoes.
Halflings are the only ones actually protected by this useless wall.
exactly.
Yeah, I
There's
could
some...
basically hop over.
Just don't do that. Anyway, there's some ropes and ladders that dangle down into the well, but, I mean, you're not going in there yet. So,
That's for losers.
exactly, that's for losers.
We'll
This
make
is-
a swan dive.
What if I wanted to go inside the thing?
It doesn't matter, you're not going anyway. You're blocked. You're banned. Anyway.
Long campaign for that.
Exactly.
I'm banned from that?
Yes. You're all
There's an
banned.
invisible wall.
Yes.
The borders.
There's a wall around the perimeter like in a video game.
Exactly.
You can't cross it yet.
You haven't unlocked that level yet. But...
Wait for the DLC.
Exactly. So,
Can I
that's...
play a song? DLC?
Maybe in a second.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the most memorable thing that you see in the Yawning Portal. There are a few patrons out. It's about 3 p.m. now, so people aren't like heavy drinking, but at least there's not like a bunch of drunkards. People are just, having normal bar talk. There are a few adventurers out, a few shady looking guys, some weird assholes over here. There's obviously a bar. There's obviously a barmaid, and the innkeep over here. But yeah, and behind the bar, you can see a bunch of tokens that look like they came from like other adventurers. Most of them look kind of broken or decrepit, but the rest kind of look intact. So, what do you guys do?
I'd like to go up to the barkeep.
Okay, are you climbing onto the bar stool because you can barely see over the bar?
Yes, and I'm doing it right next to this person, not even paying attention to their personal space.
All right, sure. Durnan will walk over to you, and he's like cleaning a mug, and he'll look at you and be like, "Huh."
Hey, Grandpa, what are those? I point at the tokens on the wall.
He'll kind of look up behind him, and then look back at you. He'll be like, "Which one?"
I don't fucking know. They're your tokens. I just want to know what they are.
It's stuff from people that bring in stuff from their travels.
Oh. Tell me about one. Like, shit, can you talk? You know how to talk, old man?
He'll
Get testy with Durnan. That guy's a beast.
Wow. I'm just harassing the bartender.
Yeah.
He's got ICI.
I'd like to put. Who is the person sitting next to me?
She looks like she's more of a martial artist kind of person. She doesn't seem to have any weapons on her. She's just kind of in nice clothes. Enjoying, I think, wine is what it probably looks like.
While I'm harassing the bartender, I want to try and check her pockets.
Oh my
This
god.
was closest.
All right, roll stealth to see if you get caught, and then roll sleight of hand to see if you get anything.
Okay.
No. Okay. You.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I see you from way over here.
You try and reach into this woman's pocket. She doesn't really look like she's paying attention. But as soon as you move your hand close enough to even touch the lining of her pocket, she snaps and grabs your wrist immediately.
Ow, 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 ow.
And she'll just be like, "It would behoove you to not try that again."
Yes, ma'am.
Crush.
She'll squeeze it. She'll squeeze the wrist a little bit harder, but then let go.
I move
Try
a
it
seat
again.
over. Durnan is just gonna give you a water, and ignore you.
That's fine.
Crux, what are you doing?
Kind of wandering around. Looking for a place to sit, go.
I mean, there are plenty of places to sit.
Yeah, but I need a place to sit where I can sit and look cool.
That's always in the corners.
Yeah.
Here. Pick this one.
That one doesn't even have a table. It's just a chair.
Keep in mind that there's also obnoxious bagpipe music.
Bagpipe and pan flute.
Yeah.
Bagpipes and pan flute.
Crux, as you come closer, you can just kind of hear the blaring sounds of a bagpipe and the soft sounds of a pan flute just weirdly mixing together. And it doesn't sound awful like you think it should probably sound. But
We're making
I'm
it
just
work.
saying, that sounds awful in my head.
yeah, I know. That's what I said. But
We're making it work.
Hey, we rolled good enough.
he rolled good enough. They got a 15 and a 16, so I'll let him have it. But yeah, you noticed a tiefling and a cat over here playing some music to this,
I'm a tabaxi.
sure.
That's disrespectful. That's racist.
They're playing it very loudly and mostly in the direction of this hooded man that's attempting to hide in his booth now. And he's shrouded in black clothes and he's wearing a mask and everything, kind of like a weirdo. And he's got an elderly companion with him that doesn't have a token because I didn't expect the companion to come with. So
You're the
yeah.
one that are basically insisting that I bring him along.
I super did. Anyway, but yeah, so what's everyone doing? Is anyone gonna do the thing that the note said?
Yeah,
Just
so
asking.
Southpaw just like stops playing and then walks around the inn screaming, Josephine!
Oh my god.
I'll just watch.
Josephine!
I'm watching this, but I'm pretending not to.
Of course.
Oh, Josephine! Hello?
And Lucas
Crux is walking
decides
over.
Lucas decides continuously play his bagpipe, but this time play louder. And every single fourth beat, he shouts, "Josephine!"
Oh my god.
And the
Like it's a
walk-
song.
Oh my god. Alright.
I'm gonna lean against this thing right here and just watch and see what happens.
Alright. So
Josephine, excuse me, sir, are you Josephine?
he'll just
The
kind of
rock's gonna stick its head in and be like, I'm Josephine.
No. There will be, so as y'all, like, fucking scream out like fucking insane children, you guys,
Don't say y'all like I'm
Okay,
contributing to this.
okay, but here's the thing.
I say
Here's
y'all
the thing.
because there's two people contributing.
Lucas is singing a song.
Okay, but he's also a bad bard.
Yes.
And
He's
you
a very
and you
bad
said
bard.
he's singing it, so it's even worse.
Now they
Do you
kick you out.
do you want an example?
No, I super don't. Anyway, so as y'all do that, I'm gonna mute all of you and just DM for myself in a second. So, as y'all go around shouting out the name Josephine, a woman walks out and she is just kind of startled by the scene that's happening, and she'll just be like, yes? She'll try and get alright, guess you'll run over to her. You just dash over and you, like, startle her a bit. She, like, jumps back. She'll just be like, yes, my name is Josephine. Did you receive my note?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore because it just.
Yeah, that it's supposed to do that. Perfect. We can definitely just go ahead and if we could all. Do you know anybody else that received the note?
Lucas raises his hand like inside the awkward direction, and just kind of like
Right.
waves.
I know my band partner over there.
Okay. Well, if you could, she'll like, walk over. She'll walk over here and just kind of address Lucas too. If you received the note, if you could please join me in this private room over here, and she'll like gesture to this room over here, and she'll just be like, I would greatly appreciate it. And that would have been essentially loud enough for, I'm assuming y'all shut up and let her talk. So, yeah, she'll let.
I go in after everyone else has.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and reveal the room. So
So you
this
stay
is,
here, Alfred. I'll be right back.
as you wish, sir. And she will walk in and kind of sit at the head of the table.
Oh dang! I was gonna take the comfiest chair. I was about to move my stick in there.
All right, if you're gonna sit there, she'll sit over here. It's fine.
Heck yeah!
All right.
Thing.
So, yes. She'll motion for anybody that received the note to come in.
Yeah, I got the note. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Excuse me. Come.
okay.
Excuse me.
Is Lucas coming in?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Well,
Like I
don't-
said, I'm waiting until it looks like everyone's like settled in before I like just like slide in through the door.
I don't know where you guys have gone because my
Stand in
screen's
the
not
shadows. I can hit
my
you.
screen's not big enough.
So I assume I'm the last person because no one else is going in, so I just go in.
I'll move your token. It's fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting. I'm crouched and I'm like standing by the door in a corner.
Okay. You're standing right next to her. It's fine. She'll just kind of. Hold on. I need to.
Okay, I'll put myself over the chair, but I'm standing. Like I'm ready to just leave whenever.
Okay.
Like you're standing on the chair.
No.
Like
Maybe.
behind it, just
Yeah,
ready
you know
to
what?
go.
Fine, sure. No, I'm standing behind it. Yeah.
Okay. So she'll just kind of clear her throat and just wait until everybody's settled, and she'll just be like, "So this is everybody that has received the note."
I guess.
I mean, sure.
Okay. She looks kind of like a mess. But she'll sit at the empty seat at the head of the table, not the comfy one, because the Tabaxi got the comfy one first. That's fine.
Am right.
You sure look tired, lady.
She'll just kind of awkwardly push past that and ignore it. And she'll just be
I
like,
crawl out as much as possible in the chair and just stretch.
okay. She'll just be like, well, hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. My name is Josephine Booth. I'm no one special, really, but recently I started having nightmares, like the one each of you received, except constant and more violent. I prayed to my goddess for assistance, and she's the one that sent the notice to all of you. She found you each to be worthy of this task at hand, which, and she'll like stop and like clear her throat, and she's like wringing her hands, and obviously she's getting a bit more nervous. And she'll just be like, it isn't necessarily the easiest task.
I'll do it.
She'll just kind of look at you, and she'll be like, okay, well, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
I'll do it.
Okay. Great.
I would like to say that I'm picking my nose during this whole speech about our worthiness.
Okay.
I like you guys.
Okay. So she's gonna continue on with her exposition. And she's gonna be like, there are 7 people that have been garnering power and intend to use that power together to wreak havoc on Faerun. I have been in contact with Sune, my goddess, about this for some months now, trying to figure out what to do. We've determined that there really isn't a way to fight all of them at once, so it would just be easiest to fight them one at a time. This does have to be done quickly, however, as their power continues to grow. Once a couple of them have been dealt with, the others will notice what's going on and prepare to defend themselves. They do all share a connection, and she says that they can speak telepathically with one another, or so I've been told. There is, however, another catch. She'll just kind of clear her throat and like look at the table, trying to get the right words to explain it. Each of the 7 of them have to be defeated in a specific way. They can't simply be slain by normal means. For some, it's a special weapon. For others, it's a specific tactic. I myself will be working diligently in our downtime between each person to find out more information about the next, because admittedly, we don't know all of the information yet for each one. She'll stand up from her seat and kind of like grip the chair behind her, like walk behind it and just kind of I know it's not really a lot to go on, but please. She'll have like a glimmer of hope in her eyes, and as she looks at each one of you, she'll just, please, you have almost all of the information that I do. Will you each not help not only me, but Faerun itself?
Who the fuck are you, lady?
I did say my name at the beginning.
Yeah. You said your name. That's not giving me nothing to go off of.
Okay, what would you like to know?
Okay, why you? Why are you gathering all of us strangers for this magical quest or whatever? What is this to you specific?
I agree with the rude child, somewhat.
Well,
Why us?
Well, I wasn't actually the one that chose you. It was my goddess, Sune. She is the goddess that I worship, and she is the one that I have all my clerical powers through. And she is the one that has been kind of trying to put all of this at bay. But she does need assistance with this. And she found each of you worthy.
Oh, how?
By what?
I'm literally a child.
I haven't done too much of anything redeemably worthy and or positive and or good. How did she just like choose out of a chamber pot?
I
I'm
don't
pretty great. So
I don't know her process, but I think she can see the greatness that can come from all of you. You might not see the greatness in yourselves now, but there will be greatness that comes from you later. I have faith in her, as should you.
about time.
I don't believe in anything, but sure, why not? Let's do this. I think it sounds like fun.
I think it sounds stupid.
Well,
So, anybody else got questions?
I
Doesn't
go
have
by
to be us.
I go by
Sounds
faith.
Fun and stupid, and I'm in, cause I'm
Yeah.
also fun and
Okay, so I got two questions.
okay.
First, explain your god to me. Because to be real, I have no idea what you got.
Well, Sune is...
I'm sorry, Sume with an M.
No, N as in Nancy.
Ah,
Hold on. Oh, I hate my life.
and what are the other three letters?
Oh my god.
Are we asking the illiterate guy how to spell his god's name?
I can't. Anyway, so she's not about to spell this out. She'll just kind of explain that Sune is she's a life goddess. She specifically holds power over love, beauty, and passion. And I definitely didn't have to just Google this. And her symbol is that of a beautiful red-haired woman.
Shouldn't we leave this to Istus? Merry Christmas, Almighty Isthmus.
What?
Merry
Okay.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Second-
Christmas, Almighty Isthmus.
What are you?
Second question,
Okay.
and I mean this in real seriousness. Can you do it?
Me specifically?
Yes.
Well,
Like you said, like research the stuff to kill the things. Can you do it?
well, yes, I will have the guidance of my goddess. And during the downtimes, as I said, I will be doing the research in order to find the information about the next.
Okay. Surprise. Third question.
Oh,
Then why are you shaking?
well, I'm just a bit nervous because this does sound a little
can do it,
crazy.
right?
I myself, if I have the help of all of you, I can do this. But I do need to have the help of all of you.
Then stop shaking. I'm in. Okay?
Okay?
Hey.
Yeah, sounds like fun. I need good adventure to build up my skills to become the best singer on this earth.
She'll look at Bruce and Liz.
So, I don't really care much about this Sobe life goddess or whatever, but, is there gonna be, like, a little coin or?
Oh, yes, of course. So several of the people have definitely come into wealth that they definitely did not deserve. And once they have been dealt with,
Take their
I wouldn't say that, but there wouldn't be anybody to claim it.
Okay, okay, I'm in. Once we jack their shit, okay, fine, got it, good.
Yes.
Bruce?
If it's necessary to preserve the realm, I suppose I'm in as well.
She'll
Aw,
just,
man, who's this guy?
she'll just kind of...
I'm the only lawful good. That's me. I'm not lawful.
she'll just kind of like, she'll perk up and she'll just be like, okay, perfect. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay. So getting down to business. The first one is a man by the name of Gula. He currently resides in a small house in the Moonshay Isles.
Let's get down to business.
Hold on. I'm like taking out a notepad and trying to write this down. It's like, you're going way too fast. I'm gonna need you to slow down. Like, can you spell this person's name?
Yes, it is G. It's Gula. Please, Kira, don't make me spell this out as if I'm working.
Prove it. You will prove it.
You know what? Never mind. My pen is out of ink. Just I'll just remember it.
Okay. So
Say
yes.
it real slow.
His name is Gula. He currently resides in a house in the Moonshay Isles. I've already arranged transportation to and from the island. It's just a matter of getting there and taking care of it. The way...
So, I got a quick question.
Okay.
You said we gotta ice some fools. Is that correct?
I mean, that's an odd way of putting it, but yes.
So, are you okay with the goddess of your religion asking you to go ice some fools?
Well, the first man is a cannibal, so I feel like...
I'm okay with killing him.
Yes, I wouldn't say it so bluntly, but I feel as though this one might be a little...
So you're saying as long as kill them, an adequate reason to kill them, that it's okay? I'm trying to get a feel of the morality.
They are trying to garner power in order to destroy Faerun in its entirety. So again, I feel like that's plenty enough reason. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna continue on now. The way to take care of Gula is by a specific trident. And that trident is named Wave. It is currently hung up behind Durnan at the bar here. It's been there for some time, however, and it's pretty worn down, and there used to be magical properties from it from a long time ago, but after years and years, it's just become its own mundane weapon. But
How cruel. That thing was sentient.
unfortunate, yes. So
So can we just walk up to the bartender and be, hey, can we borrow your fake magic triton to go kill a cannibal?
So I actually will go arrange that. I've spoken with him about this before, so I can go retrieve that from him if we're all ready. If you need to take some time to prepare yourselves and get equipment together and everything, that is completely understandable. I was planning on leaving either tonight or early tomorrow, if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, so we really just out here to go kill some guy? All right. Not what I was expecting this morning.
I have things I need to procure, so if tomorrow is
Of course.
acceptable to the rest of you.
Sure, I
Come to
mean,
the inn to get lucky.
we got a gig apparently at this inn, so I guess we have that commitment to take care of.
Yeah, we kind of promised to provide our musical services to the inn.
Okay.
Because we're professionals.
If there are no further questions, I am going to go get the trident from Durnan. But you should all introduce yourselves to each other. Since I know your names, but you guys don't know each other.
Nope. I don't remember introducing myself to you though. I'm confused. How do you know my name?
Sune, of course.
Oh, okay.
Divine intervention.
Exactly. So she'll kind of just go off and go talk to Durnan and leave y'all in the room.
Anyone else think that lady was a little rude?
I mean, asking us to go ice school. I mean, yeah, but I guess Lucas feels kind of weird about this because he just came to have a good time, and now he feels attacked.
What happened about all that stuff about fate?
Well, normally fate doesn't go around asking to kill people. Like, that's not what I do. I play music.
I feel like fate asks a lot of people to kill people, just not you specifically most of the time.
This might just be
That's
a
my
very
name.
unconventional path on your way to becoming a great musician.
Batman doesn't kill people.
Okay, I didn't say you had to kill him, specifically.
Batman protects people from being killed by other people that are in
Okay.
his party.
But
Do you
again, this man is a
protect bad
cannibal.
Yeah, he also
Yes,
lets all the other
himself,
cannibals run.
Batman.
But just because he kills, you're just like, oh well, I should go kill him.
He doesn't kill Joker, and Joker's worse than a cannibal. I should have played a different character. I didn't
This
realize we were
is
going to have to
your
specifically
fault.
murder people.
This is your fault, Jack.
Well,
Let's change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Batman
Well,
yeah.
with a
Like-
gun.
Kill you, like, knock him out, and then bring him back to Waterdeep, and then have him sentenced,
That
Well,
sounds
you
like
know
a lot of effort.
to
You
death.
could just have
Lawfully.
you could just have
Again,
the rest of them kill him.
You can discuss this as a party and introduce yourselves to each other because you haven't done that yet.
Sup, losers? My
Hi.
name's Lizard Liquor. My friends call me Liz. You can call me Lizard.
Did you just
A
call me a
great
loser
story.
and your name is Lizard Liquor?
Yeah, fuck off.
Personable.
Well, hi, fuck off. My name is Lucas von Schwartz the Third. Of course, I have never met a first Lucas von Schwartz or a second Lucas von Schwartz, but I am obviously the third. And if you cannot tell, I am the most talented bard you'll ever meet.
I don't believe that for a second.
Oh, okay.
What, the fact that I am the third von Schwartz, or the fact that you are a, what did you say, a loser?
Lizard Liquor.
Oh, a fucker, yeah.
Alright, settle down, horny.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, no.
That was
Remember
pretty
that
lame.
one?
That's pretty lame.
Hey, I'm a child. You guys are picking on a child.
Ew.
I'm 18.
Y'all are all
21.
children. Y'all are all teenagers. Oh my god.
Children is really easy.
I don't
So-
know that.
Which makes us slightly worse. They're asking a whole bunch of teenagers to go kill somebody.
Listen,
I'm not a teenager.
it's not my fault that y'all fucking decided to be kids.
By the
I
way,
didn't decide to be a kid.
Bailey,
Hang on.
I didn't think about this, but this has probably been a thing, so I'm gonna state it as a thing. Crux has probably killed people, at least at some point. Like,
I mean, yeah, he's a
for good
half-orc.
reasons, but, you know.
So, Southpaw gets up out of the chair and just like suddenly like rises up really tall and looks around and is just like, oldest one here?
I don't know how old that I said Lucas was.
You
or
didn't.
how old.
I just assumed that he was a teenager because no, you didn't give me an age. So I was like, all right, well, the rest of them are
Well-
teenagers.
He graduated Bard school, so I would assume that he's at least adult aged.
Yeah,
So
you
I
say
would
Bard
say-
school, but
Well,
He
he hasn't-
transferred
he
after
hasn't-
high school.
He hasn't gone there he hasn't done Bard College yet, which he will go to at level 3.
And then he has to go to Bard grad school.
Yes.
And do a bard internship.
Well, it's different between like Bard School and it's like Hogwarts, and you're like 9.
yeah.
So he's been going to like so I'm gonna 18. He's 18. We'll go with 18.
All right, so you're all children. Got it.
So I am the oldest one here, and you all have
Probably.
to listen to me.
No.
Ha!
No. That's not how this works.
It's not.
Alright, so if I don't get anyone's names, you're horny, you're whiskers, you're creepy, and you're creepy.
I already gave you my name.
Well, I
Von
obviously wasn't
Schwartz, the
listening.
3rd.
Horny?
Oh, you're leaving?
I'm gonna go,
Ah, man.
go back to Alfred.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Creepy took my exit.
as you start to leave, Josephine's gonna come back over, and she has you're familiar, Jack. She has Wave in her hands, and she'll just kind of see you start to walk out. She'll be like, "Oh, are you guys done in there, or?"
I don't know
I
if they
call
are.
out, we're not done! I call out from inside the room.
She'll-
Yeah, come back, Cape Crusader.
Creepy's blocking the door.
I don't crusade yet. That's not me.
Have you changed your mind?
No, but I have to speak with my companion over there.
Oh, of course.
He's
Ah.
gotta get parental permission.
She'll
Gotta
just,
sign the
already-
permission for
I
it.
already did that.
Good job, guy.
I'm making
So
my
I guess
way
it's
back.
my turn.
yeah, you should probably introduce yourselves with your actual names.
Southpaw, by the way. I'm Southpaw, everybody.
Whiskers.
That's fine too, I guess.
Okay. My name's Crux, Long Talon. I'm from Neverwinter. I fight, like awful things on the outskirts of town, like bandits, wolves, stuff like that. I kill things for a living. That's what I do. So what do you guys do?
Anyone have a copper?
I except for you, Lucas. I got what you do.
Are you sure? I can always.
Nope. I got what you do. I'm good. I'm sure I will hear it multiple times, many times. So, save your material for the road. But I got you.
I'm a necromancer.
What? What is that? Okay, so I'm not real smart. So explain the whole thing.
Wait, what?
I'm a necromancer. What more do you need?
What?
What does that mean you do? Do you
You mance
Like-
neckos? What's that?
like? I don't know what a neko is. I know Mancer's kind of. I'm assuming magic.
Like wizardy shit.
Wizard.
But what do you wizard? What do you whiz?
I whiz his things.
This is the worst kind of conversation.
What kind of things? I don't know why it's so hard to answer a goddamn question.
Okay, I have a good way of breaking the ice. And he pulls out his bagpipes.
I leave. I walk out of the room.
Just immediate. All right.
No, wait!
I will like to say that I'm going to see if I can find any leftover like ale or other alcoholic beverages just on any tables that aren't being watched.
Yeah. There's probably like a couple glasses that people got up and left, and like the barmaid hasn't gotten around to cleaning up yet. She's busy
I'm just
working on
drinking
her
them.
stuff.
I'm just going around drinking all the ones I can find.
All right.
Okay. So
That kid's
you
gonna
do
get
magic.
so
Oh my
fucking
god.
plastered.
What'd you say, Kira?
Said that 2.5 tall child is gonna get so plastered.
He's probably fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm actually 3 feet tall. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was the weird tiny halfling child boy in the spaghetti western with the blonde hair and the awful Cockney accent that was 2.5 feet tall.
Oh, you're right. How silly of me.
Exactly.
All halflings are the same.
Wow. All right. Anyway, Josephine is gonna come back in, and she'll just be like, "Okay, so we can head off. Okay. I guess Liz and Bruce are going to catch up with us later."
So,
I thought we gotta complete our gig, Josephine.
yeah, we
No
gotta do
offense,
that.
but I can't leave this place under a bad reputation.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, if you want to continue and make your arrangements here, that's perfectly fine. I'm staying in room 413 up on the
Oh my fucking god, you nerd.
and
God, you fucking nerd.
shut up! Oh my god!
Nerd.
It's the first number I thought of. Anyway, I will
Uh-huh.
be
Fucking
staying
nerd.
in that room, and if you need me, you can just go knock on the door, and I will be available. And if
Is she just watching little child just stealing and plundering this location?
if you're trying to do it sneaky, Connor, roll me a stealth check.
Yeah, I want to be a little sneaky, just so I don't. Mostly to avoid the attention of like the barmaid or the barkeep.
Roll me a stealth check.
Immersion
Okay.
ruined.
Yeah, that's fine. Then yeah, she doesn't seem to notice you. She wasn't specifically like watching you do it or anything.
I'm short. I just like get under a table, grab it from underneath,
Exactly.
and then drink it. Put the glass back.
So she'll just, if there are no other questions, she is going to go off and to go up to her room.
So I guess I have a lot of questions.
Do you have any questions for her specifically?
No.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me specifically?
I guess like so. Well, I have to think about it. I'll get back to you, but I there are a lot of things that I have questions about.
Okay. Does anybody else have questions?
Can I make another character?
I
One
mean-
that kills people?
Just like adjust your character a little bit.
Yeah,
It's Batman.
but-
There's no
Okay,
adjusting.
but Jack.
Well, make it a character that's like Batman but isn't Batman.
But he's called Bruce Wayne, and he calls Batman.
Now it's Bruce Bane.
Just
there.
just change. Be like, instead of Bruce Wayne, I'm Jason Todd. There we go.
There you
Kills
go.
people.
But then I'd be the loser sidekick.
I feel like the sidekick would at least get shit done in this situation.
Yeah, but Jason Todd's not a sidekick. He's got his own team now. He runs the Outsiders now.
You could just be an asshole like create a completely useless character.
Weird. Wonder who would do that. Anyway. So yeah, Jack, I don't know about making a whole new character first thing in the first session.
Can I restyle mine entirely?
Sure.
I'll have like the same general backstory. It just won't be like a vigilante Batman type
Okay.
character.
That's fine.
I'll just actually be Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
That
Uh,
works.
Does anybody else have any questions?
So, like, okay, so we need to perform again for this little.
Yeah. Y'all are gonna have to roll performance again to
Okay.
perform in front of the bar to get your night's stay.
But we would do
okay, so-
it. Like,
Do what?
you already made a deal with us.
Yeah, so if you perform again and it's not shitty, you'll get the stay. If you perform again and it is shitty,
I did. That's what the deal was. I thought we got the room no matter what.
Same. Oh well, I rolled.
alright, come on, South. It's your,
It says subpar as.
Okay, alright, hold on. Oh god, this is gonna go so bad. Hold on.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so y'all perform again for the whole bar this time. They essentially, they all enjoy it. You get a couple tips, like a few silver pieces each. I'd say about 3 silver pieces each.
Silver pieces. Heck yeah, money. Okay, hold on.
And y'all also get the night at the inn. Crooks, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep and be like, hey, well, this is in, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's both, but yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, how much this cost for a room?
1 gold.
Good. Okay. What's the minimum
Good.
room?
What?
Like how many beds?
2 beds.
Okay.
Are you getting a room or not?
Yeah. Here's the gold piece.
Cool. He'll take the gold piece and he'll duck under the counter and give you a key.
Yeah, he's gonna walk over here and he's gonna look at Lizard Liquor and he's gonna look at Bruce Wayne and be like, "Do I keep the room for myself? Do I keep the room to myself?"
I'm like licking a plate of like leftover scraps of food, like ravenously.
Hold on just a minute.
You can
Okay, sorry.
yeah, you're fine.
I'm here.
So, are you gonna tell anybody that they can share a room with you, or you solo in it?
Bruce Wayne has a buddy, so he's gonna look back over at Lizard Liquor and be like, "Hey,
God damn it.
I'm not calling you that, so nickname, please."
I'm just looking, I'm staring at him while I'm like still eating, not saying anything. I'm just like licking a plate, gnawing on chicken bones that have been there for like a good 20 minutes probably.
It's a fucking gremlin.
Okay,
Just don't feed
One.
that thing after midnight.
that's gross as fuck. I just want to point out that's gross as fuck. So stop doing that.
I don't stop. But I say with a mouth full of food, Liz, I guess, green face.
Okay. Quit doing that, and I'll bring you some real food.
If it's free, I ain't gonna say no.
Go up to the room. Stop fucking shit up. I'll be right back.
Oh, room? No, thank you. I am perfectly fine in the app.
Hello?
I don't need no fancy
We can
beds.
hear you.
Yeah. I don't care. Go up to
Did
the
I
room.
get disconnected?
You ain't my pa.
You're here.
No, I'm not. But I am offering you free shit.
Fair. I go up to the room. Well, no. I just keep picking
Hello?
food off the plates.
We can hear you.
On the
Okay, so yeah, Crux is gonna be like, okay, so give me a moment. Southpaw, you.
Yeah.
That's your name, right? Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you want food?
Are you offering me food?
Yes.
Heck yeah, I want food.
Cool. All I need you to do is get everybody else together and to find some place where I could start a fire and not get in trouble for that.
Oh,
It's in the
okay.
middle of the city.
I feel like I'm probably still nearby. Fire? What? Excuse me?
It's in the middle of the city.
I'm assuming you mean like in the room, right?
I just mean like, a place where I can cook food.
He's
We're-
gonna start a fire
We're
right
making
inside of the.
There's a fireplace in there. There's a fireplace in the room in the.
You know they have food here. I gesture to a plate on a table that's half full of food.
Well, I'm assuming that he's not just gonna take go into the fireplace of an inn and just start cooking like tacos.
Yeah, in my experience, people who own these kinds of establishments don't appreciate if you cook your own food in it, so we probably have to go outside.
Okay.
I think
well,
I saw a squirrel outside.
I'm gonna let you guys handle that part.
Goody.
I'll be back with a thing. I'm thinking of boar.
Are you
Hey,
gonna
so
go
are
hunt
you-
a boar? Where the fuck are you gonna find a boar in Waterdeep?
He's gonna leave the city and go kill a boar.
I mean,
They're just wandering outside.
They're just waiting fields. There's just
Like a
oceans
video
and
game,
oceans
though.
upon boar.
They're also
So,
level
by the
1
way,
monsters to respawn.
Basically, he's gonna leave. He's gonna kill, maybe not like a boar, but he's gonna go out and go hunt. But I just want to point out, like, this is the way Crux hunts. Crux hunts like how you imagine an orc would hunt, where it's not like a bow thing. It's like a grab it and then strangle it to death with your bare hands as you.
Just wrestle it to death.
okay. Well.
I always wanted a big, strong man.
Ugh. Anyway.
I mean, Crux is like 7 foot tall and is big. For an 18-year-old, he doesn't look 18.
Okay, cool. Cause we're gonna start shipping Lucas and
Oh boy.
and Orc Boy. Yeah, OTP.
An interesting pair, to say the least. So what is Lucas doing? Because you just see Crux tell Southpaw to gather everybody up to find a place to make a fire, and Crux just decides to fuck off outside, you guess.
I'm still scavenging for food.
We need like a crew name. Like, what do we call ourselves?
Let's try this morning.
The dream team.
That's something that can come up naturally.
There are 5 of us, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Plus Josephine,
Okay.
but I don't know if we want to count her.
we're not counting her. We're the Fantastic Five.
No.
Cool, yeah. My ability totally works. I'm gonna go kill the thing and then come back.
Okay.
I wander outside the back.
Alright.
Lucas kind of like, I guess he's gonna go outside as well.
Like, okay, we're gonna go outside to find a picnic spot. People, you know who you are.
I think everyone's to care what we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're all just moseying about.
I
I'm gonna
guess
stay inside like
No.
a civilized person.
that's fair. Yeah, the rest of you besides Bruce and Crooks, go find a nice little picnic spot to make a fire and cook some dead animals.
It's like a party.
Bruce, you stay in there and you chat with Aliford, and
Get a room.
Crooks, you just go fucking kill something, I guess. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're not gonna kill something gigantic like a goddamn buck or something, but you can
No.
probably like wrangle a boar or something.
I don't think you understand how big boar are.
You're absolutely right. So like a small pig,
Okay.
but
Just
Just
steal
from
one
some
from a
farmer's
farm.
backyard.
No, let's just go with a deer. That's easier.
Or
He thinks he's outside, but
But you're
he's outside
big.
the city, but he's in like the backyard of some poor farmer, rooting around in his pigs. His pig pen.
sure, you can probably get a deer. All right. I mean, they're
Okay,
fast,
so-
but okay.
Yeah, and eventually he figures out where they are, and he's like, okay. So, first question, because this is a good time to ask questions. You guys squeamish? Anyone here squeamish?
Lucas is definitely, but he's not admit it.
By the way, like, the deer's dead, but, like, it's not like there's, like, any holes or blood.
That's nice.
Lucas
Lucas.
Lucas just kind of like is like, hell yeah, I'm not squeamish. And then as soon as you start doing anything, he starts projectile vomiting. Man doesn't
Okay.
understand himself. Yeah.
Don't get that one. Don't get that on the deer. And I'm gonna go with you are squeamish.
No.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna gut this deer now, and then I'm gonna cook this deer first. Second
Liz
question.
is just like hovering over your shoulder, watching intently as you get the deer.
I'm
Next
also
question.
watching intently.
He says as he's like gutting the deer, like behind a tree, he's like looking from behind it, like. So next question: has any of you killed anybody before? Just throwing it out there.
I shrug.
It is fine if the answer is no.
I've killed a man before. Lucas just kind of like does like a drum rhythm on his.
So I'm going with a no for Lucas. Next,
No.
Define kill.
watch
Name-
them die from your own hands.
Then no.
What is your definition of kill?
Don't worry about it.
I have not actually killed. Deer.
Why do you act like that's unexpected? I feel like most people have not killed sentient creatures. By the way, what does sentient mean?
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna try to explain sentient. I've killed someone before. Just gonna point that out.
No,
So-
speaking people, talking meat.
Talking me.
Oh, talking me. I gotcha.
So wait a minute. Are you gonna give us a kill people?
I mean, I can, but no, I did not intend to.
I think I could kill a person.
I mean, it's actually not that hard. People are pretty fragile.
Are we gonna eat, or what's taking you so long?
Still
I'm,
gut the deer.
I'm gutting a whole deer.
I feel like that should not take this long.
So, can I have some of those guts? Are you gonna use those?
Can make a stew.
I'm going to give them to you, but next time don't ask because it makes it weird.
Okay.
So
Like,
so
I scoop
what
up-
is Bruce doing? Is he just
I'm-
like
I'm
being
enjoying
sad?
a meal.
A regular
That isn't-
meal.
Yeah, like somebody cooked for me, and
Just casually sipping the soup.
it has seasonings and all that.
Next thing, Crux is gonna start cooking it now. Okay, next question. Have any of you lived in the wild?
Define wild.
Not in a house.
Then yes.
Lucas raises. Yes,
Define
I have.
house.
So I'm gonna go with no for Lucas again.
No, I'm a camping expert.
Hey, Kira,
Yes.
what's up?
Hold on.
Define house. And also living in a house.
Okay.
Doesn't
I'm
it,
gonna go with you lived on the streets.
do the sewers count as a house?
Do any of you have applicable skills to not dying when you're in the forest?
Lucas raises.
Okay.
So that's
Okay,
a no.
simple question. I have in my back pocket while I was out traveling some berries. Some of them are good and some of them are nasty. Which berries are the right berries?
Then why do you pick? Then why do you pick the bad ones if you know what they are?
Because I know what they are. I need you to know what they are.
Fuck it. Can I just roll a survival
Good
check
try.
and just snatch a berry out of his hand?
Oh my god. Sure, roll a survival check.
Might as well.
Alright, now roll sleight of hand to see if you can catch it before he, you know.
I mean, I'll let him grab it. I'll actually let him grab it.
Alright, well,
I feel
yeah,
like I
you.
want to snatch it before he even like realizes I'm trying to snatch it.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
you
before he's
pick out one of the
talking.
berries. You can't really tell what's what, but you pick out one of them.
I eat it.
Alright. That was a poison berry.
Tell me what happens. I guess I puke.
Fucking die.
Yeah, no, you like crunch down on the berry, and for some reason you notice that it is crunchy, which berries are not usually.
It's actually an acorn.
You crunch down on it, and the taste is immediate, just awful. If you can think of like the most bitter thing you've ever tasted, it's about that.
I spit it directly onto the floor.
Well, it's outside, so I hope it's okay. Yeah, you just spit it out. You manage to kind of like scrape it off your tongue and everything. You don't actually swallow any of it, so it doesn't really like affect you. But yeah, you garner that maybe that wasn't the right kind of berry.
It's delicious. So good. I couldn't even think to eat the rest of it.
Because he never told you.
Poisonous
fucking
berries.
idiot.
Eat them.
I start trying to get the taste out of my mouth with one of the oranges I stole from the ship.
Lucas is about to take a berry, but like decides against it and says, "I don't got the smarts to you know do that, but I got the talent to survive on the." And he just pats a rhythm on his bagpipes again.
Treat smart.
Okay, you know what? While I'm a little, that's fine. At least you got the common sense not to just eat one, so you're doing better than him.
Rude.
You did this to yourself. I was just gonna tell you that you picked wrong.
I want to go again.
I mean, it's your liver.
Alright, roll survival again.
He's gonna say, "What is a lip?"
What? You cut out.
He was gonna say, "What is a?"
Liver.
Because I think that like Connor or Liz would be like, "I don't know what the fuck that is."
But roll survival for me again, bud.
I will. Liz does not back down from a challenge.
Alright, you pick one of the berries, and you notice that this is the opposite of the kind that you just had. So you bite down into it, and it's a lot softer than the other one was. And it actually tastes more like a fruit rather than, I don't know, like an unripe persimmon.
Poison.
Exactly, that too.
See? Told you. Second time's the charm.
Well, the first time would have killed you, so good to know.
I don't want any of those berries.
What if you don't eat berries?
Are you allergic to berries now?
No, I'm just saying, don't eat berries, and that's not an issue, because you wouldn't go picking random ass berries off a tree.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you eat meat?
Well, I mean, I will eat as long as I can get it for
Okay. So
said
I'm
like
I'm
a true college.
I'm just gonna sum it up in the sense of I will be making you food, I guess. I'm not the best cook, but I can pass it by. Okay, so we did the killing things, we did the survival one.
Do you have
How
any
much did I
other
need to
tests?
carry?
What?
Yeah, that's how much could each of them carry.
Probably more than points over at Lizard.
I didn't actually hear that.
Yeah, Tess,
Probably-
you keep cutting out.
Probably more than he could carry.
I shrug. An orange falls out of one of my sleeves.
What do we carry?
I'm just asking you how much you can carry. Like,
Medium amount.
Yeah, that sounds good. About medium.
Yeah, I agree with that.
okay, I'm gonna, I'll make it even easier. If I don't know, had both my legs snapped, and you need to carry me,
I would let the other people carry you.
I would.
Tess, you keep breaking up.
I would try to carry you.
I would take all the stuff out of your pockets so it's easier for everyone else to carry you. That's the gift that I would give to you, my broken-legged friend.
Very noble of you.
Thank you.
well, okay. So, what about you, Southpaw?
Wait, the question is can I carry your 7 foot tall limp body?
Basically, yes.
Well,
Maybe just don't break your legs. How about that?
well, I'm very strong, so I can probably totally
Have a
carry you.
-1 to strength.
I have definitely not -2 strength, so I have a lot of strength that I can carry you with. So that's
You know
not.
what? I'm just gonna move on to the next question and write down, do not fuck up Crux.
I think that's very fair.
Okay, next question. This is actually a pretty easy one because I already asked it, but I really only got an answer for one person, well, 2 people. So what do you do? He says he points at Liz.
I think we all know what I do. Wink, wink, wink. I'm saying wink out loud. Finger guns.
We actually have no idea what you do. What are you like? Some kind
Right.
So
Same.
if, I don't know, hypothetically, a dude took out an axe, he says he takes out an axe, and tried to kill you with it, what would you do?
I would go very far away from that axe.
If they threw it, because I can throw this axe really far.
I'm pretty small. I can probably duck.
I have more axes.
I guess. I mean, I'm pretty fast. I'm a little thing. I've dealt with some fuckers on the street before. I can find a way out of that situation. I got skills. I pull out one of my daggers. I got lefty, and I take out the other dagger, and I got righty.
But they're
That's good.
switched because like there's an L and an R written on them.
Yes.
But they're
Yes,
switched.
100%.
So you can fight. Because I also got lefty. He says he takes out an axe, and righty, and he takes out another axe.
I shrug.
Those ones, noticeably, are not marked.
Yeah, he's actually ambidextrous, so it doesn't matter.
Beautiful.
Yeah, congratulations. We can fight. Whoop-de-fucking do. Everyone in this goddamn tavern can probably fight.
That you are.
Cut out again.
Yeah, Tess, I don't know what's up with your mic, but you keep cutting out every now and then.
That you are definitely right. I can definitely fight.
I believe that. Thank you for supporting me, Horny.
It's Lucas.
That's what I said.
Okay. So
You legit remind me of my middle schoolers, and I'm just like trying not to like be mad.
I'm a method actor.
okay. Well, the food's ready, so everybody can eat. It's good knowing you guys. I think this will actually go well.
Ha! That's funny.
That is really funny, actually. I don't know what makes you think that, but alright.
Did we ace the interview? Do we get the job?
Oh no, this wasn't an interview. I was just asking you because I was curious. It doesn't really
Oh.
matter.
So you're just wasting our time, huh, Granny?
Well, I figured you would. Don't call me that. And I figured you guys would ask me questions back, but
I don't know, this seems pretty self-explanatory. A strange cleric and her strange goddess gathered a bunch of strangers to a tavern in a city none of us has ever been to, probably, I'm just assuming. And now we have to go and kill some people. I mean, it's pretty... I don't know what questions there needs to be asked. I mean, come on.
well,
About
you trusted
we're
me
traveling.
to, like, I was just mostly asking those questions because I have to put my life in your hands, and you got to put your life in my hands. So I figured some questions would be asked
Yeah,
back.
I mean,
Out of all the people inside this party, I would trust you the most.
what could
What the heck?
possibly go wrong?
I just sort of assumed we were all doing our own thing, but, like, together. If that makes sense.
We're a team.
No, it doesn't.
We're a team. What's our team name, guys?
Wildcats!
The Uglies.
Get your head in the game.
The Rat Children.
Okay. Well,
I just dig into the deer without even cutting a piece off of.
hey, fucking rude.
I'm eating a haunch. Just dig into the haunch, gnawing at the haunch.
Do you at least tear the leg off?
Oh,
Oh my God.
That's the sound of me eating.
That's beautiful. Thank you for that lovely podcast folly work.
It's the little stuff that adds to a great story.
Yeah, of course.
So, guys, I am going to say that I am almost at the end of my my limit of my cold medicine.
That's fine. Yeah, we can pick it up next time, where y'all actually go to the Mooche Isles. And we'll just start it up with that next time.
Or we
Okay.
just go to our rooms and go
Yeah.
to sleep.
Oh,
So I'm going to I do want to make a little like character sheet of like how much my character trusts.
I mean, you have notes in your character sheet. You got room.
I am definitely going to do that.
Me too.
I'm gonna put deer guts in my
Your inventory.
items that I
Perfect.
have.
Yep. That's perfect. You do that.
I did put oranges into my inventory.
This is gonna be a
Alright.
lot.
Deer guts.
I would like to
Alright,
say
pardon.
that even though my character is very laissez-faire, I am taking very detailed notes on everything.
Well, that's good.
At least one of us.
I'm definitely not doing that.
Nope.
I am currently like in and out of consciousness right now, so I'm like, yeah, cool.
Fair. Yeah, go
It's
to bed.
gonna be interesting seeing how. All right, good night. Good night,
Night.
party
Night.
people.
See ya.
And I guess I'll go ahead and stop the stream and the recording now. Boop, boop.